starting with mining. The Upper East region has great potential for mining, especially gold mining. And the Minerals Commission is working to identify all the possible concessions in order that we can set up formalized mines in those areas. The thing is, we have two kinds of mining. We have the formalized mining, and then we have the illegal small-scale mining. Illegal small-scale mining, it is difficult to hold them to land reclamation after they have finished. But with the formalized mines, we make them post a reclamation bond, and when they have finished mining, they restore the land to what it was, and they take their money back. If they don't do it, then we use that money to get somebody to reclaim the land, and we use that money to pay them. And so we're doing, not only for the Upper East region, but the whole of the country, formalized mining. You cannot completely ban illegal mining. You just keep chasing them and all that. We are working, NIMOS is working very hard. We've seized excavators, we've seized chamfan machines, and you drive them out of this area, they run to this other area, but we are making progress. Of the almost 49 forest reserves that were invaded, we've been able to clear as many of them as possible of illegal miners. Before, what we did was, when we clear, we hand over to the Forestry Services Commission. But they don't fear the Forest Service. They go and drive the forest guards out, and they go back into the mine. And so now we put a military detachment. After we clear the forest reserve, we leave a military detachment there. And that means we have to spend more money. One, you must feed the soldiers. You must provide them with the logistics to continue to stay there in the forest. But we will not give up. We'll continue the fight against illegal mining. But Upper East has a good potential, and mining can create jobs, but we need to make sure that these are formalized mines so that they can employ our young people to operate. A few years ago, Cardinal Mine opened in this area, and you should already see the number of people who are working in that particular mine. In Upper West, they have the Black Volta mine development coming up. There are several other areas that we can see the potential for proper mining so that it can produce more jobs for our young people. But our target is to formalize the mining activity so that we have a greater control over it than the current scattered illegal mining that takes place. The advantage with the Upper East region is most of the places where the gold is found in rock. And so it does not create the kind of environmental destruction that we see in the south. The gold is found in rock, and so they blast the rock and they process it and take the gold out. And so it doesn't create the kind of same extent of devastation that we're seeing in the forest in the south. And so that's a fortunate thing. The second question was about indiscipline in schools. The problem is partly technology. When we were growing up, we had value systems that our parents taught us. We had value systems and morality that our religions taught us. If we had to gain any knowledge, we had to go to the library and read books. We used to watch one channel, GBC, and GBC gave us the programs that promote our values and our culture. The children of today have access to knowledge that we couldn't have imagined when we were children. They have the new media, they have AI, they have ChatGPT, they have Netflix TV. Indeed, on that little phone that they have, when you give your child a phone, know that you are opening him up to both positive and negative. So when you give your child a phone, you don't control the phone, put checks on the phone. He is exposed to so much information from across the world, some of which affect his value system. So it goes even beyond our parenting and our morality in terms of our religious faith. And so it's a wider problem than we envision. But they bring these values they take from those gadgets into school. And so in one school, a child takes his father's gun, takes it to school. Apparently the gun is loaded and it discharges. And it injures a girl. She went blind. She had to be flown out to work on her eyes before she regained her sight. I mean, there are so many acts of indiscipline. And when a teacher is enforcing discipline, a housemaster, the students gang up and say they don't like him. They go and attack his house. You know, in some cases, burn his house down. And so, yes, it is a problem that we must work together to solve. Both government and the faith-based institutions. We have noted the roadmap that was presented by faith-based institutions, faith-based organizations, to have a greater say in the schools that they established. And government is not averse to it. We're not averse to the faith-based organizations having a greater say in how their schools are managed. And so I can assure you, Reverend Father, that that is a process that is ongoing. And I'm a person of faith, and I've done my best to bring my children up based on the values that I was also given. But there are many cases where children break loose and become something else other than what you intended them to be. And so it's something that all of us need to work on. And that is why even the Minister of Communications is proposing to implement a system that prevents children under 16 from visiting certain sites on their phones. If we do that, that will help to protect our children. But like I said, we are not averse to increasing the roles of faith-based institutions, organizations in the running of the schools that they establish. Madam gave us a lecture on occupational health and safety. I'm not an expert in that area, so thank you very much for everything that you said. But we've been working with the TUC. Safety is important in any economic activity, not only in factories, but in agriculture. How you handle pesticides, you must follow the rules of handling the pesticides. Otherwise, you can poison yourself, you can poison the crops, and the crops will poison people. If you are operating a heavy-duty machine, you must follow the guidelines for operating the machine. If you are going to move the machine, it is said that you must blow the horn, ping, so that anybody around will move away before you move. Otherwise, you could end up killing somebody or hurting somebody. So occupational safety is in almost every sector of endeavor. And what must happen is, in any of those economic sectors, they must have guidelines for safety. If you go, for instance, to the mines have very strict safety instructions. And if you breach the instructions, you can lose your job for not following the safety guidelines. And if there's an accident on site, they set up an investigation to find out why the accident happened, so that they can put in safeguards so that it doesn't happen again. So it's something we must all take seriously. And like I said, we and organized labor are working on that. Indeed, many of the things we talked about in respect to investments and in respect to what I said about the new economy is going to help bridge that inequality. Because when I talked about agriculture, I said that the Upper East region has a comparative advantage not even only the Upper East region, the 5 northern regions have a comparative advantage when it comes to agriculture. And indeed, I said that we're going to make sure that we get our fair share of that $5 billion investment. And so, if you look at the North and the South, we have a comparative advantage in some key sectors. 1, in agriculture. 2, in some places, mining. And so, if even we're going to industrialize, we must industrialize based on our comparative advantage. And so, we must look at what we produce here and put in the processing capacity to be able to process it and prepare it for the market. And so, that is where the focus and the target is going to be. We have the share industry. We must build more share processing facilities. Indeed, we built one in Buipe. It was working perfectly. After we left and our cousins came and took it, that factory, by the time we came, it had been run down, the raw materials were sold, the capital was spent, and the factory is standing there. And so the North's ability to come out of poverty and to balance out the equality is to take advantage of the comparative advantages we have. And that means that we must make sure there's more water provided, there are more roads so that we can evacuate the food early. We have extension officers who will provide advice to farmers. We must build more farmer service centers here so that our people can have access to mechanization services. So I can assure you that a lot of investment is coming in. But even before the new economy, if you look at the distribution of key projects in the health sector and the education sector, if you do the analysis, you'll find out the majority of those projects are coming into the 5 northern regions to balance out the inequality. And so it's something that we are doing deliberately because it is in the interest of Ghana for us to balance out the inequality. Otherwise, what is happening is there's a steady drift of population to the south. And when that population drifts, then it puts more pressure on the social services in the south. It's not in anybody's interest. So it's in the interest of the south for the north to develop so that our population can balance out. And it's not us who are saying it. It was captured by the African peer review mechanism. The geographical imbalance between the north and south, the African APRM, when it was done in Kufuor's time, the first time the report was published, it said government must work to balance the inequality between the northern part of the country and the southern part of the country. And so since then, a lot of investments have been made. And I can assure you, during my term of office, we'll make sure that we even increase the investments in education, in health, in agriculture, in the 5 northern regions of this country. With regards to Chief, I think Chief was appealing. When you read the list, he said Kologu Naga Road was not mentioned. So you are directed to add it to the list. It is a presidential directive. In front of all these witnesses, you are directed to add Kologu Naga Road to the list. And the Minister of Education is also directed to ensure that Kologu gets a senior high school. Thank you, Chief. If you don't cry your cry, nobody will cry it for you. And finally, the issue of the currency. She has it in Hausa, so many people might not have understood. She's asking, she says that the strength of the currency was affected when the currency notes were changed. And you know, the Jinyame symbol was put there, and then the 6 wise men heads were put on the currency. And so she says that since that time, the currency, the sunsum, is not, she can't feel it. what happens is every country, every 10 years, you are supposed to refresh your currency. Because if you use the same currency for too long, people learn how to counterfeit it. So from time to time, you have to change the security features on your currency and refresh the currency so that it will take another 5 years, 6 years for the counterfeiters to be able to determine the security features and now start being able to produce their own currency. And so this particular currency is long overdue for refreshing. I know the governor has plans to refresh the currency, and I'm sure that at the appropriate time, the Bank of Ghana will let Ghanaians know what they are doing about it. And I hope that whatever refreshed currency comes, will have the spiritual strength that she has been asking for. But what I must say is that the cedi today is stronger than it was in the past because of good economic management. Your currency is as strong as your economic management. And because of the good policies we've put in place, the cedi is holding its own against other major currencies. And so we'll continue to make sure that the economy bolsters the strength of the cedi. But like I said, at the appropriate time, the governor will apprise us of any plans that he has for replacing the currency.
Abujami Mwakwa Kasepa Ediba live on TV XYZ and Afi Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, Jume Diesuni and Juada, the 17th day in the month of August 2026. Eda Nyankopon Waye no kronkron ye de hye eye na watwe foforo yi mu ase na afi yabomoden edin komo atoto eniema hodo edin hyehyeye pa omampani ene na boafo a yamo mutumi so omontena oman mu no wamo betimi akoso ede aye ne mebeboa na ede ahoden disika enije enyuma bibibiara betimi aboa na oman Ghana akoso afa ne ntema pa be de efra no enti kai na hye ne nso sa wo kai ho ne ye de djumade nyina de abom fi sabre ye kwapem sa 6 pm bebo inside politics djumade na afi wo de wo aka ho uko Facebook a ye platform so no ho at Power 979 FM and afi TV XYZ ubedi akire ahwe djumade ni bi na wa share unianum bi so enya djumade ni bi hwe djumade ne ekoso na adwenkyire bi beba o kyerem no wo de tro na fato ase wo merepemu ye be kinkan sansem ni nyina de abo djumade no ukopie mu ewo YouTube a handle e wo ho XYZ broadcasting ne ho so watimi agebre na wabomode ahwe djumade bi de wadwenkyire ato ase na enyina akoso aboa na wo man Ghana afa ne ntema pa bi ede efra okwa MCR Mr. Raf Jampo director oh sanso na Abbas wo ho Mr. Emmanuel Nete Mr. Emmanuel Kisi womo ana wa MCR abrebia womo hyehye o TV ni so ma se be na so betimi agebre na wahwe djumade yi bi Lizzie na makeup ewo fidie mu Francis ana afe William Sefa Kofie Santi na ejina cameras na chi na wo metwa djumade no so mo de asom Mr. Calvin Asante wono ne mi producer papa wa bomodin ahyehyɛ djumade nyina samemra na mbedi hu chiame na me fensom abusia medi de enke Obrempong the grassroots president okwapeman kanea tutu akiapem de hye se minya tena sese pe na wakai se ye pepepe yo eye nokre eye yedie eye kwampa biara wo man Ghana bekoso afa ne ntema pa bi de fry no nti ana meje sabre betena sa akonya kasie mu na ye nyina ye bomodin toato adwene ede bo anhyehye pa bia mpanifo aye so man Ghana bekoso afa ne ntema pa bi de fry se be ye na wotemamuni wo Ghana ni nso mfasodie bia beba no won sabetimi aka wo de Nyankopon enhyira wa enya de a mepene da kan ho ne ani dwumade emom enkopem se 6 pm ebebo ene nsema wodo no a ana etwegu wo man Ghana ha na emom se de da ne da ye no de di na se na fata sa won so betimi enya ho nte ase ana yabomodin aye sa hyehye nyina ye de ba wo fie wadwumam ana se wo ka mu baabi a wo wutimi agyebrɛ na yɛne wadi sa dwumadi di abomu na bibi biara no yɛahyehyɛ ne kama de ama wo weekend ya Saturday yi ana the New Patriotic Party NPP for the original elections ɛhyehyɛ so across the 16 region of Ghana chairperson ahodoɔ a wɔn ba bɛyɛ titinafoɔ de ama regency na wɔn akɔ so ahyehyɛ wɔn amanyokuo no yɛbɛbɔ mmɔden ne yɛaba wuram mpanimfoɔ bɛn ana saa abere yi wokɔ Ashanti region a wɔn ayɛ MPP regional chairman ɛwɔ hɔ wobɛpie mu Greater Accra wokɔ Western wokɔ Upper East Upper North wokɔ beaeɛ ahodoɔ no nyinaa no a wɔn wɔ he dwumadie so yɛbɛda sɛ mpanimfoɔ nyinaa di na yɛde akyerɛ wɔn yɛto dwumadie no so yɛn nyinaa yɛnim Paul Kwabena Yando wɔno ana no wɔyɛ communication director ɛnema MPP amanyɔkuo no ɛwɔ Ashanti region na abato yi bɛba so yi na Paul sɛ dɛbi wakasa ma party no akyɛ ebi kura aka sɛ o Paul kasa a ɛtɔ dɛbi a rough wɔ mu dodo ana Paul sɛ saa deɛ ɔgya kasa na to hɔ ne wakɔ akɔyɛ twerɛtwerɛni ɛwɔ asantema mu de ama MPP amanyɔkuo no saa bere yi Paul kɔɔ hɔ sɛ wɔkɔ akɔyɛ twerɛtwerɛni ndɛn na asi ɛne abatoɔ no si wie ne dɛn nneɛma na asi wɔ dwumadi esu yɛbɛda saa nsɛm no nyinaa di na yɛde akyerɛ wo na abisa yɛto kɔ so a Bernard Ntwibu Asiako a wɔno ɛyɛ MPP ni mapa the former Ashanti regional chairman of the MPP a wɔno wɔbere na Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo te so ɛne Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia te so no nneɛma bi a wɔyɛ no wɔ kuro yi mu ɛba no illegal mining anaasɛ galamsey ɛne kwan a yɛfa so awura forest ayɛ asɛn nneɛma nti no saa bere yi wakɔ akɔtwiri mu 20 good years ɛwɔ nsawa mu no Ashanti region across the 47 constituencies chairpersons ɛwɔ hɔ ɛne MPP members wɔn ayɛ vigil kɛseɛ bi sɛ wɔn ɛde gyinam akasa apakyɛw ɛde akyerɛ ɔmampanin John Dramani Mahama sɛ ɛbɛyɛ a kyɛma wontumi anka ɔmo nyini na ɔmmra bɔnten abusua yɛbɛdi saa nkɔmɔ no nyinaa wɔ ha na afei yɛde akyerɛ the presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party in the person of Alhaji Mahamadu Bawumia mene okasa deɛ wabɔmɔden ama 16 regions a abatoɔ kɔ so da no memene da ya na MPP foɔ yi ɔmo titinafoɔ no wama obia etirinkwa na wayɛ krado sɛ wɔne ɔmo nyina ɛbɛyɛ adwuma yɛbɛkan nsɛm ahodoɔ a Alhaji Mahamadu Bawumia ba no wɔ ma no ɔmo tirinkwa no nsɛm ɔde tu dwa no yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu a na nyina yɛate yɛn ho ase wɔwie deɛ wɔhyɛda bɔ Dr. Okoboy a wɔno sabre wabɛyɛ Greater Accra regional chairman ɛdema MPP amanyɔkuo no ɛne ne nsɛm ɔkan nyina no so no Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia wɔ ha wɔbɛka na wobɔ wuram kopie ayɛ ɔso central ɛyɛ constituency hɔ a wobɛka yi a mmere bi atwam afia yi mu a MPP foɔ kopie mu wɔ north wɔn so ɔma te the lions den saa vigilante nsɛm a ɛkɔɔ so ama yɛde ban to so sɛ obi anti vigilante okurom wa bio sɛ woyɛ amanyokuo anaasɛ woyɛ bibia no afia wei MPP foɔ ada baako ho adi ɛwɔ northern region me na wode ka sɛ ayawa so central constituency ɛno ada ya ne n'akyi ya wɔn akɔkɔda blue army nso adi ɛwɔ hɔnom ɛdeɛn ana esie no na deɛn na ɛwɔ sɛ the appropriate authorities ɔmo yɛ ɛna yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmɔ legal vacation won nsɛm yɛwɔ legal vacation nti eni sɛ yɛkɔ court eni sɛ judges tena se na ɔmo di asɛm Kwesi Pratt a wɔno ɛyɛ editor ɛde ma the inside newspaper wakasa ɛde afa saa nsɛm yi ho dɛn na Kwesi Pratt aka abusua ɛbɛda ne yɛ ho aba yɛnya aba pɛ saa nsɛm yi ne yɛka ho nyinaa yɛba bebiem de asom twɛn yɛba ɛsia okay ɛne yɛnto aso director sɛ yɛnto aso nene da ne ho bia ɛne hɔ abusua yɛto adwumadi no so de ama wa ne yɛ hyɛseɛ ɛde free the New Patriotic Party MPP for akache memene de ya ɛwɔ the 16 regions across this country ana omokopa titinafoɔ a wɔn betena mu ɛde ama party no from Ashanti, Greater Accra, Central, Western, every region ɛwɔ man Ghana mu 16 region me na wɔde ka sɛ deɛ MPP for atimi anya chairperson for ahodoɔ a wɔn bɛyɛ titinafoɔ na abiribia party no nnwumadie sɛdeɛ ebetimi akɔso te memene da ya sɛ wobɛwura mu a ɛne yɛ tubi na ebi nso ewini na ɛde bam na sɛdeɛ nhyehyɛeɛ no tie no saa pɛpɛɛpɛ ɛna kɔɔyɛ baabi a edu yɛ na afei ntokwasi na wɔn buro bi ne nyinaa bi nso ɛbɛn mu but at the end of it all no mene wo de ka say the election was successful. The New Patriotic Party abomɔden atimi elected wɔn 16 regions ne nyinaa ɛtitina for mekyerɛ chairpersons wɔn bɛtena wɔn party ne so na abere bia no wɔn aboa yɛn hyehyɛ yɛbɛtumi aboa na wɔn party no afa ne ntɛm apa bi no ɛfra na yɛnhwɛ all the MPP 16 regional chairpersons no wɔn a wɔadidi no across the region yɛn mobɔ so na afei yɛnhunu ɛnɛ woyɛ MPP ni na wɔ region biara no a wobɛhunu wɔ chairman asabre yi wɔbɛyɛ titinani na waboa atoto party ne nneɛma de aboa deɛ di kan wɔ ha Dr. Bernard Okoboy, Greater Accra Regional Chairman, the new Greater Accra Regional Chairman for the MPP wɔno ana ɔda so no afei ɔde ne ho kwaku apia udu Ashanti region there will be a friend Koka is the new regional chairman of the MPP ɛwɔ Ashanti region. Fuseni Nuruddin ɛyɛ North East region chairman ɛdema MPP. Alhaji Idrisu Sulemana ɛyɛ Savannah region wujinemu sɛ chairman ɛdema MPP amanyoku no. Afei Abdul Aziz Abdul Rahman ɛyɛ Upper West region. Say one no ye titinani and a chairperson ɛwɔ hɔ de ma MPP amanyoku no. Ignatius Kwesi Afrifa ɛwɔ Western regional sabre wɔno ayɛ chairman ɛdema MPP amanyoku no. Kwame Bafo Abronye ɛwɔ Bono region wɔno ana wasan maintaining the seat sɛ Bono regional chairman for the MPP. Na Kwame Bafo Abronye deɛ me enke Obrempong ayɛ me nwanwa kakra obi ade region share ne nsa 12 constituencies are na ɛwɔ Bono region no na MPP ɛwɔ mu 11 12 constituencies na MPP wɔ mu 11 na NDC ɛwɔ mu 1 na NDC ɛwɔ mu 1 asa 2020 a yɛto abawie no na Abronye ɛyɛ regional chairman no ɛma Bono region no na NDC ni MPP akyɛ constituencies na ɛwɔ hom na obiara wɔ 66 na obiara ɛwɔ 66 2024 yɛto abawie yɛ no MPP enya 1 constituency ɛwɔ Bono region ama say NDC ɛwɔ 11 constituencies ɛwɔ Bono region na obi a wagigi susu a waboka usi de na ode ne yɛ bank manager wagigi susu onampata mu gigi susu waboka from osiyemfa no koye bank manager Abronya say Bono region at the MPP for I am wondering why still they decided to keep Abronye as the regional chairman of Bono. The MPP is not serious for power. And what Yama Samwa, Tiantongo so na Yamobody aka no venture. Alvis, I want a Kai Figo, a Upper East regional chairman at the MPP Amanyo Kuno. Jeff Kunaduado, a Eastern regional chairman at the MPP Amanyo Kuno. Robert Safo Mensa, ewo ahafo regional, eho, ano ye titinani kasiye at the MPP Amanyo Kuno. Afe Mohammed Batima Adam Samba wano ye Northern Regional Chairman Adema MPP Amanyoku no sansona Ibrahim Bukari Baba eye Bono East Regional Chairman Adema MPP Amanyoku no Dr. Frank Renchi anonso ewo Oti Regional woye Regional Chairman Adema MPP Amanyoku no ho Makafui Kofi Wonya ewo Volta Regional wano so giram Setitinani and our chairperson at the Asom MPP Amanyoku no Dr. Joseph Kwabina Esibu Central Regional Chairman Adema MPP Amanyoku no last on the list Pius Vincent Abeka Western North Regional Sabre one also regional chairman Adema MPP Amanyoku no Western North Region until across the 60 region of the Republic of Ghana, MPP Amanyoku on Saturday. Regional elections are a course, so no titina fuahodwa womayi ewo maimu se womontina these various regions no so na womo supervise on the New Patriotic Party womo dwumadie ana Amanyoku a womo se womo so womo de bepre adi tumi wo man Ghana so no empanifo yi ana mabubo mu din nyina na me de akyerɛ wo sabre na me bisa no adai say why are people still risking their lives to take up positions in the MPP, a party that has already collapsed? I don't know for how I was watching some of the videos during the weekend. Near boy be sutro ye PAB bot dying because MPP yet regional elections. Party na pro atetia pansama we. I don't know why. This is my opinion. Minka sa won so gene sa. Ba me en ka Obrempong de. E kwanya na dan kwaku fado. Na Alhaji Mamudu ba omi abo na chidom. Na Ken Oforiatta in the history of this republic. Oye the only finance minister wadi ade awie no adwane afiri wo man nim so ontena wo man nim bio. Ken Oforiatta migusu amechro ho book. Se beye na me ma me nananom obi abebe kan say under the MPP from 2017 up to 2025 and we had a finance minister wodi ade awie no in the history of the republic no one open the only finance minister wodi ade awie adwane akwakwaje nkrata wo obroni krom say ni krom Ghana wodi ade awie no wontimi mmetena mu bio Ken nana ya kuntunkun ko Oforiatta na asem na me ka kire wi. It's a political party like the MPP. I don't know about risk won say wo call no akwaji position. What the year dey because to the best of my knowledge, so we share the ekoso under the president John Dramani Mahama and this NDC administration, the ministers, the MDs, the CEOs, kwanya omo fa so ayento to ye no man Ghana fa ntema pa bi dey fra. What the MPP ye dem bio. Ye ka se aban ana amanyo ko bi meya aban a de ye hwehwe ye mpum tuo. Ghana has a see a big push go so awoye. And then when I'm social media, we share various videos to me across the 16 regions of Ghana no will be an amne kwanso ni aya or yeah on one personal video no they about to social media and that TikTok and that Facebook. Why you see them? No, Bomb Penny John Dramani Mahama Baso, because in the history of this country, he is the only president at a go on the big push air constructing over 2,000 kilometers of road. Even see that. No precedent. No precedent under the big push. As no big push in Nkwa, see other roads. And no big push project in Nkwa. Ninyine gusu koso. As I am speaking to you right now, there are road projects going on. New ones. I had my contractor some Nkwa ye. Me no can say, kwa brana beshe la polyclinic wachire ha say ya. Anana dankwa kufuado any aye Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia in 2020 womu boost ala polyclinic gu form say womu ba besi womu tena so beye mfie 9 ansa na womu si form womu ntimi afa da doa kra nkobo la polyclinic and they come to la polyclinic me see ye bu man ye bu kuro ya hwe na oman yi nsai bi oda se wo ana uguso ehwe se MPP amanyoko a ubetimi agi na di enti se ubedi na ho eye wo awasem but now mebunu ahodo a womo eba womo a omo enjoy eye free your friend say first year tuition man Penny John Dramani Mahama wo dey aba no fee stress na say wo my Ghana na wo wie SHS now person ko university na ya ban university nkwa na wo kwa first year man Penny John Dramani Mahama ni NDC aban yi say wo ma fa saka ni nyina de ama wo we are student loan trust fund wo ho ti wa wo for ni ska wo betimi apply those loans wo de awie school wo wie a wonya djuma wo tua. This is visionary. Me na they can say persons living with disability crowd here woman tua school fees from first year to the last year on be school. Penny John Dramani Mahama and the NDC government. Me na can say go to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund. Through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, they are building 3 cat labs. Maybe a yakuma huajuma, nay a 1 ewo kolebu. Krato be ani atumu kakra. Menoka say 3. Yesibi otamale. Yesibi ewo kumase. Yesabe si bako ewo nkra kolebu. Na boa. Na kuma yari ahodo e hayen no ahwe. This is visionary. Less than 1 year 6 months. ano mampani John Dramani Mama sent to Yahudu nyina make actually why the free primary health care now we have facilities ahodo e ben or chips compound ubo wura mu a wo ye Ghana ni nkwa ye hunu se Ghana card kuta wo bibi a wo de kire ye hwe free anya se wo kuta health insurance ansa no just your card and mount that green light say uti na ya oya wo pese wo check wo BP wo pese yare nketo bi a e wo ho no mu a wo betimi aso ano no just around you ye te sa yare na free ho saa ne yebu wo man saa ne de dwene enipa hodo wo man ho no man ne fa ne ntema pa bi di fra 8 years and the MPP there be amibisa government in the history of this country one of the 8 years per board besia ko abrochire ko bobo abesia over 600 billion now so they have nothing proper to show nothing proper and your man another kwakufa do beto nyina wo jaho wanye pokwa se tu nsanwam kwan wantimi anya da omampani John Dramani Mama na abaguso last year no omampani di Mama Repoma Enterprise Limited Mail and wom guso omugu kwan so ye wantimi anya after military hospital na ye almost 90% complete na nadan kwakufa do antimi anya Sewia regional hospital ni nyina wa Asante region na nadan kwakufa do antimi anya 5 interchanges so promise say edema regional to say Asante regional e man 1.7 million votes no timi di bedi akonwa wantimi anya 1 interchange ewo ye friend say Asante region nanso ono pani mampani a wabetena so a what 8 years per bob be over 600 billion Ghana cedis not in the history of this country be see that na na dankwa kufado oni Alhaji Mamudu Baomia so ntienei se wo sore na wo dware wo fie bo powder to perfume gu ho and nante se me pese me regional chairman and the MPP I don't understand you. This is my personal opinion. You can think otherwise, but Ghana ni bi a wo hwe se you betimi ato abama Alhaji Mamudu Baomia ana MPP amanyokuo no ma develop your mind where you need to rethink. Think twice. Because entimi see that wo ho mebo modern se history bi di ababetena ha mebo modern se records bi di ababetena ha ye hwe o man Ghana mu as we speak here development project akwaso nyina development project akwaso o man Ghana nyina 70% of them I can tell you say NDC for na ye 70% of them be MPP ni bia say university MPP for TMSC from scratch apart from upgrading and changing names university ahe ana MPP for TMSC e wo kromu ase omo dwene education ho etu omo si university ama o man Ghana me say wo so man ne sesa o sa Ghana fa ne ntema pa bi di fra e wo say wo a wo hwa me a wo dwene say MPP is an option to rule this country. You need to start thinking again. Think twice. I was saying to us, Nianko share a Paul Kwabena Yando. Wano, I don't know, the former Asante Regional Communication Director, Edema MPP Amanyo Kuno. Na Nekasa, they do baby no see a bit so mompe. And then Paul say, wo Jaya to walk. Now, wo free wa, wo bebo moding. Na fi wa kwako wura baby a ye chro secretary. Regional Secretary, Edema MPP Amanyo Kuno. Abusia, Enema Ankoye, Anfama Paul. Kwabena Yando. Me know they can say there. Was said we are a more D papa. Just say Paul Kwabena Yando. 3 days in the feast Saturday bano. E be a me yasho se fufu okra wa timi alibi. If you talk PM wa Asante regional elections e course so dano ya memene day weekend ye twa mu ya no. Eno ne ye to TV no so the amount no come to TVSYZ. Se see anabara behwe bi ana ubetimi join here on Facebook at Power 979 FM. TVXYZ, YouTube, your XYZ broadcasting. We are streaming live inside Politics Jumedi. Now, Paul Kwabena Yando, Sabre, one Lucy, the Ashanti Regional Secretary position, and Nanka Sabre, all free communications. Now, our Koyambo resource, no so need pa. Paul, and your Musi, Sakanyi, now, also tell once here. It is a Wusha, Paul Yando, and a Nipa Miensa, and a general for sa position, Francis Adamako. Amwako ewuku Michael ana fe Paul Kwabena Yando na say ana vote no ekofire Francis Adomako enya 492 votes ana fei Amwa Ewuku Michael enya 331 votes. Afe Paul Kwabena Yando enya 105 votes. Percentage wise, you know, but they say Enra they are na the Ashanti Regional Minister in the person of Dr. Frank Amwako Hineka say Paul 105 no representing 11%, 11.3. Until Paul the MPP free 38.2. Eddie akwa 11.3. Sabre de Paul Kwabena Yando. One more in a free Ashanti Regional MPP executives num. They say one can be Paul Okwakwa tenafie. Ebi no mo ka Paul ntro application no fembra NDC. Ye de ye gi obia ye Congress. NDC ye Congress party. Eti Paul Kwabena Yando. Anya wo de na se wo ba NDC for omobeje wo. Because honestly speaking, me akasa abiribia no sabene Paul Yando kasa me kasa of course edu ba bia or the niema bia esre di shame but ono so ne style no ye nyina ye ntimi ye the same thing ba me na o de kasa dia Ashanti region for MPP for ana omo nim se da bi Paul position na no change from communication director to the Ashanti regional secretary no nya dia bia na ebeboa party no eti Paul better luck next time wokoden me hwai wo campaign na wo ye no nkomo na wo di sene na wo ye wo niema bompa ye se ubetimi awi ni sa position yi but o party ni se da bi wosom na enso mani eti Paul Kwabena Yando wono so ne dia no ana ye de atudwa sabre de Paul ekwakotena fie na odi atwen se 20 years later ono ane chairman Bernard Ntwibu Asiako adodo no friend chairman untumi obepia ba na bia bibia wo no betimi aye ntotoye. That is if Tano Nimiri Forest in Semono any Exim Bank in Semono and also Anko wie prison sentence. Ejabusha to media so na yemfa emma. The supporters of the New Patriotic Party announced Bernard Ntwibu Asiako adodo na friend chairman untumi wo ma e vigil night e dey ma chairman untumi dano empire wo mo abo enye empire ketwa nsem a wo maka niema wo mo hwehwe se anka ebetimi akoso na ma chairman untumi atimi afiase na watimi ababonten no enya asem ketwa akora wo mo kan nsem ahodo bebere wo ho me pesa yenko na vigil night the Ashanti Regional MPP supporters together with the 47 constituencies constituency chairman nyina be piem wo bi na wo mo nyina be tie vigil night ye chi no yenkonko tie nsem a wo kan ni bi asofo ebo mpa ye be beto admin nsem a
man say your man believe Muhammad say over santema mo na oba na hu problem so chairman wuti na your chairman or your chairman ye dono sa dono hu ne ye di gatwa see your man believe say ono na Ghana de Ghana tumi asha nsa onya say to me no so no we your chairman emoko Yedidie ene koye esre yura mampini Muhammad se bibi bia na esie politics die eyadu sre eti esre jabe bia na omampani peja na nijo kokoko ya wadasu the chairman oniye the chairman on tomona the chairman onwiade the chairman Penny said, "Only the chairman for you and your hey. One day, don't be a grand a bush was
a MPP for Anna Hunu Woman, Ashanti region. Now, one more bunko to get from a big bomb pie. Now, a fay and penny for a guinness no more casa. Now, our casa see young chairman or near we. Then you don't even understand the Amagun to Miako Fiase. Would you be anywhere selling the chairman wound to me? I know. Mr. Samra boy, this year in Sukasia Toy on the 29th of June, over 2,000 people that got displaced by the flooding and ensure a toy was Samra boy. No, it was due or as a result of the illegal mining. And now Galam say a chairman wound to me quiet or Samra boy, a diverted river Tano Samre river Samre divert to ye galamsey ye niama na enubone and hard metals. They say mercury, cyanide. I want the galamsey jumano say a coni pedriemua unim the area. The chama won't to me and see a wood ye. As soon as Monatua said the chairman Wokano, I am just your worst na may sign them more back. If you don't understand some of these things, you don't say them. Dear chairman, want to me acquire or Samra boy, the SC or Tano Nimiri Forest one, as in a wood ye. In case you are not aware, then may Kyle. As soon said the watch it to SC will be so kuno. Sir O'Neill was sitting a what dear woo. And these are the people, it's a MPP for, and a Tiama Momoa. Say a large Mamudu Baumia, and a Yankopon, am Mogana, and Ghana for Fian or Rini ya. And Casabre Chama won't to me Gusua, Samra boy go to crow for in him. And call Pamu Obia. Because Obian to me Yanashe. And Woka say, Yangy Chama won't to me from him. No more cobble. And what you kaka forest almost them 3 years no. Ya you ma free moi. One more a kasa ya 13 ya your mom 10 years no. They are in jail. One kunipa. One to mona. Say yan shani ye man okre an kwa wo man Ghana mu. Ne yan siesie kro we ya. We are deceiving ourselves. Wo man Ghana enko ba bia. Yebeko so abre, yebeko so siapene. Despite all the natural resources ebusu wo krom ha, gold, diamond, oil, manganese, that ye rosewood, bi niema hodo e wo krom ha, ye mobo, oman we ye mobo, ya asem e mobo. Ya asem ya werehwo because ye ntimi nka nokre bone ne atoro, wudie ase ye ntiri mu ma. Obi e pene pesa me nkumnya, wonyane de kakra wa men on for bia ho ti yanhwe na chema wuntumi nkoso na onye sa aniama ho nsem a wo ye e wo krom ha tutu galamsey enwiri mpopongu enwiri divert nsuo ensei niema hodo etia mra so mampani John Dramani mama enyi chema wuntumi femfiri no mampani John Dramani mama oye judge oye police oti obi odi asem to me asem ne de na ho da bibia bete ho wa no ana mo bete 20 years in the year I was so try to serve as a deterrent to other people who are doing galamsey, including people in this government, some of them who are doing galamsey. We are gathering them because abaye the bota chi the boba be ye so mine fan ntem apabi fra. There are good ways to mine. Why are you spoiling the forest? Why are you destroying the lands? Why? Ask yourself. Now, your friend is saying, Kroya, Mpohosa, Ifa district, here, police station, Nimina Crofon, Yagalam say, now police commander to station officer to police phone in at war. Mon person, Mani Bay, Yama Monsumudi, Nada, you bet Bomudin, we are saying in a shamo, Menoka say, you bet Brumudin Waha. Who name and shame, Merenebaso. We are just gathering the fact correctly. Panibia wum and Obrempong, me bomu jawa, me mekasa keke, with pictures, audios, and evidences. For you to know, sir, mo payment to me transsemble say chrono. I was trying to tell so. Na yemfa mawo. Na ye twaso di ana fe ye call His Excellency the Vice President, the former Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, Alhaji Muhammadu Baumia, wama 16 regions ni nyina wamutiri nkwa wode nkrata bi ababetu dwa wode emom sa etiri nkwan na wachiro mo say waye krado I ready say sabre de tumi a ababedi om nsemi wamo ba be yadwuma hyehye na MPP amanyoko no afa ne ntema pa bi no de afra eti eno de ya na sankrata yi ebebetu dwa from the office of the Dr. Muhammadu Baumia, flag bearer of the MPP, press release, and Sunday, I know the by. I said, Dr. Muhammadu Baumia congratulates newly elected MPP regional executives. The presidential candidate of the New Patriotic Party, MPP, Dr. Mahamadou Bawumia congratulates all newly elected regional executives following the successful elections across the region. The peaceful conduct of the elections reaffirms the MPP's commitment to internal democracy and respect for the will of its members. Yadebesiwa near Opachira na Wakano. Say omomutrin kwan so mawini. In as much as say me and Obrempong me who say I don't want to say a waste of time. If you are an MPP regional executive, it's a waste of time because what and say a power man penny John Dramani Mama any NDC aben muni bibi biara mu betimi dia ba beka say mo ka na mo dia ka say MPP mra power. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia nanu asem. I say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. I want to ask any member of the MPP say with the way things are going, baby $1 ni jina. Can Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ever compare the exchange rate? One so. Baby, Obefa kodu ye from 4 cedi to 17 Ghana cedis. Offers number 15 cedis. Another Omampeni John Dramani Mama. Any NDC abai Dr. Kasiela to forcing a Sami Jenfi Esquire. Brand here come and Adwinima Bobby, Naughty Gold Board. Not the gold ebwa no manyi sika sem economy ye gina so one mo be fa ye no wonim say one peso akura entime mbroso e wo de Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia na Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene Ken Ofori-Atta wadwane akotena America no baby a omampani John Dramani Mahama be fa dollar na tia ba fom a enko osoro da but Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia as the economic wizard as they call him bibia no wo showcase say one na top notch e ba na economy ho nsem no a me ne wo dey ka say obefa dollar from 4 cedi or they could do 17 Ghana cedis. So can you ever compare the exchange rate? I am asking Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia and the entire MPP say, can they ever compare it? Major Eddie Siwo near Torch Media so Eddie Amam. Yan Torch Media is MPP for Akache. Wamugusu Hakane, Wamugusu Yani Mebetimidi or Yanekasiye, Abba will mind Ghana Hanum say. Yawaha, Bayer Bosomi in a Chirenie, Bosomi Bami and Sans, say Nume Chirenie. And you say in the northern part of Ghana, Tamale area, Wamakwati new group will be from Lions of Den, but before that, Ubaka said vigilante groups are who do in a Yagunu Kroma say, Mema Amanyo Kobia anti vigilante group. I want my Ghana Muabu. Me know they can say, and no Edika Koso. Now the second one Akoso, na say ya Ayawaso Central Constituency, I want from Blue Army. And also the Kankoso. And now I am coming to the NDC. And Yema who do a course one, are you seeing them? And now authorities no more away. And now mo pese eduawe enyini anebe womani na edu elections are at the pressures and tensions about my Ghana hanum and say na mahunu say the MPP is again bringing vigilantes into our body politics. Blue Army and Omateno, what is their job? What are they supposed to do? This is the second one now. MPP aye, wamu fense tokro mukrayo. Wamu adamwedi. Aye first one, ewa tamale. Abe second one, wakra. Now I say, other regions, they are planning to have this kind of people in disguise of vigilantes. Say wamu bebo party na achidom. Aye aku ana MPP for beko. Ano mo pechidom bofo. MPP for beko aku ana. So the various authorities, security agencies, what NDC abayimuno, what are you saying about this? Niye kwaso no na mo kan dia fa ho. Ana omonti all the 16 regions ni wie outdoor vigilante groups in disguise say and say na mahunu say ampa enema amugu no say vigilantes for political parties no yenyai ekire no 16 regions they are ready and say na mahunu say MPP for motive vigilante now. This is 2016. The same thing happened. Akufo-Addo's South African missionaries busted by BNI. It is South African see. 2016 omo ba kromwa. Woman no be training and crofobit to say drop bomo. Ayawa so west wogon. Woman kwa ya. Woman kwa bu. Honorable Sam George. To asema ho do na ewo kromu these missionaries and another Kufuado. And your back room was some training crofo and your party guards and your mobile party neti domino. They got arrested by BNI in 2016. And Yema we shall see the coso and nobody is showing concern. MPP Ashaswe for me vigilantes ewo kromwa and the appropriate security authorities are one more no more goods when they are quiet on it. Young train election. Na said you see 2020 our Tachiman South. Ghana for Salaya so Mukwako to Mabakeno. Ye bo nipa nwotwetio our Tachiman South. Be pem ne woman ya justice biaye. Nipa 8 womu bo womutuo kuwom wo bra na nada kwakufuado. Eye mampani na Alhaji Mamudu Bawumia na bedi echire womu bo womutuo kuwom wo Tachiman South. These vigilantes. And everybody is quiet in this country. The security agencies are so unconcerned about these new vigilante disguised groups. The new patriotic party assassin for me bio. And this will be biara wu okromwa bio because he had tuaba. If Sadia we see okromwa bio and sema yebeka no okromwa na no bedding. And the appropriate authorities among these vigilante groups at Chirakwai, no mungunina. And ABC Biawa baby ebesi, or Bia Eben video num, you must go to court and answer questions. You must be arrested. You must be taken to court. Nako kachire wuju media ubebe didiama MPP for enti awakwa se blue army atade say we blue army di ma MPP no. Go and tell the court, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Abijanko victory garlic mesa for so ye mfemra. Ye ba semi ane de aka nyina no. Ye ba bebiem de ama nemom se wote victory nka boyi na wo yare ebe mu a tumirika na kopedro ni bi ebebo ye pa ye kwaba ne ato adwumini nsama.
Na wati ni bina ati ni se na edro ni tie. Na no pasem ne se edro wi adwuma ye titru pa ne se ebeboa ananna ne srade e wo ni padua ni muntin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edro a wuhia ye victory garlic mixture ebi kura ho obekɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba ye victory e na wuhia victory no ma na busumi biara ubenya ofikyire akwa empa ho kura eno de akyi a obi wo ho a ne ti ne ta adwa no obi wo ho ye adwuma kakra bia no abrɛ na nakoma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma nu kwa adwen mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba odofo mesrew so wo ho na wonsɛm ta adwew ebia wonsa no sei ana wonamro mu na esi fom no kura ewew ana ayatufo sɛ de yɛde fom ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kan fama wo onum victory asa no ma yɛ bobɔ so nyina no ebegyae de ɔtɔ ho anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ nhumi wo de wo nhumi a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne periperi ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne yɛ wo ni padua no ɛpra wunya yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na sɛ kokodue ne nam no ho yɛ ne basa ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kanfo wunya victory bi no a ɛbɛboa wo sɛ doctor de wato aduro so sɛne a ubetimi anom victory na ka waduro wonnyina ne se waduro no na abɛnom a meat abiasa no anom we so na abɛnom a no anom victory no so achi meat abiasa wo ye ne sa bibia abɛde kama ma se wo na se tata wo ye agya ho adwuma a mesraw adura me kamfo ama wa ye victory garlic mixture mesraw nipa ne bia danse a ye pese ye fa wo ma danse na tie na se wo so koto a ubenya sa danse kro no a
ntwe mi nyini mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so mane ko be 12 years di man nu nduru mo jeduru 5 million de trim matutu ana se na meti tv ntumi na mehwe ne mu se mo tandro bi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ne mi ntoduru sa wa moduru no asa moduru no eye papa ntumi ni di o mi din sam no me di African no say di ya na afi insa na afi me ntumi didi bi afi me di ma edubone sa bi semi eno so me ntumi didi eno so me ba mu sa afi de eno so be du bi me ntumi didi bi afi me hu de me nya me na mbiti edo no kan wo TV so a na me kutu bi me no edo no anopa eni awiane anwumre no ande no si afi me ampara me no adibia ntumi didi me si afi na toilet am ko ye black masa modro no tie edoniye na nyame nhira mo
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra o me so me nya me menses no bosom ni ma me bre pa me brankasa me timi to tondro no na ne se mante se yesi ye bibidro ha na makoto ba bia me we timi fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bibidro me timi no abi tese na victory ni de in fact I don't know minim die wo mu de me koto obi me tie advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na me koto ye na dana me say ade yi to me padi mu no moja tropa yi to me padi mu ti me twa to me phone so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betum aka ho na ma hwe te say so wan hwe ye kwa baka se na bia me ya bo hwe na me no maduru bi te say efi sada na yi sa moja troa no to me padi mu no me nya mezi se no maduro ema me hu sa emoja se bi like say kwoti te say ni nyina flow kama ti victory tie mintimi enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasa mo me so abasa na edo ne me di hu adanse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de bone na aba mi nipadua ma beje atenase wadro ye victory garlic mixture se wunya victory ni no ma cholesterol ne se ne nani density bia no victory be yi ni nyina afiu nipadua no odofo wo pedia to anama ne 024 25 45 633 024 25 45 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory mkunimdie ne ade bramo.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi. Now let me tell you.
I'm Simon Akwaba KCBO. They are live on TV XYZ and I feel Power 97.9 FM. Inside Politics, do media studio. Fisabre ya kwapem 6 p.m. Bebo Safi. Anado kasa fidi na toa kan ho ne ni dwumade infemum na yento to adwene yemwa na nhyehyɛ ahodoa omampani ene na boafo a yede tumi amom se omonye se be na enyuma sika apomuden ho nsem yen sukukɔ yen akwan ahodoa nyina no ebetimi akoso na yen so yeni etimi age wo yen krom a yetene ntino ukɔ Facebook a yen platforms no ho at Power 979 FM TV XYZ. But modern national Jumedi be now for a drink today. To us, a woman, the permanent, you're back in kind sense, 7 in Eddie Abo Jumedi, who could PMO YouTube and so I XYZ broadcaster, no Ajabre, Ashe Inside Politics, Jumedi, NB. Midi, Eddie Enke Obrempong, Yankopong, and Shra Memprenda sentence, Wajabre, so back home, not yet the Sage Media, Eddie Abum. Mama Lee, aka a year girls prefect, Ewo Teshi Aboma, Mama Lee, Yankopong, and Shra Memprenda. Abribi Ojebre na wahwe Jumedi bi sanso ana ona one e takwa boss champion good buyer ona Nyankopon enhira bibre abisha ento Jumedi no so mfema wa ha tutumrika kope s natural mineral water nsuo no bi na to enya wonko a e wo se wo yere o maame o papa o ba abusuamu ni nyina no abribia e be yese mo pensuo na manom no mane ye x natural mineral water de encha me kasa ne se x natural mineral water ye nsuo a nyane no ahodo nyina e wose nsuo bi anyina ewo bi enti se wono mo a e ma sa ahotoso no se apomuden de e be koso na atena oni padua no na afi won so wanya sa ahotoso no abiri bia se wo office wo adwuma mo te ka mu ana ba bia wo obanum nsuo amane ye natural mineral water e be ma sa ahotoso no e wo apomuden nsem mu ka na hye no so se wo be ye yie wo be wedding wo be party dwumadie bia nipa hodo oba nsuo a wo de serve e be ma obi ahotoso be ma obi anigye be ma obi ahomka se wonum se nsuo de o sa ahotoso no se nyade a bibia be ha na pomden natural mineral water komekom anase minimart bi e ben wo betime nye nsuo bi ato na emom wo shop na sabre nsem amede gu hoi wo pensuo ni bi etu na so de gu shop aton age ho mfa so gu butu ma frɛ numbers amede tu dwa no wo mbeje so no mama nsuo bi ato na so waton e de age ho mfa so gu butu 059 6273546 059-627-3546 and 059-627-3547 X natural mineral water simply natural now on set me can sweet now so what the good shop maton aje homfa so ego bottom I'm sorry to me no so the ama yenko agan herbal mixture yenko maso enfembra agan the way edro faso na asaya de wa ahodo ene kwan a womode nkyerɛkyerɛ ma ne yapomdin atime agina brane womo haide mame ma makwaba na afi tie bi wo yare wo ma kopedro ni bi to na afi into yare asemfembo oba pa kwaba
Major Obrempong
na mpom ti sen
ade adwo crying ye be ne den
le nyanko pase ele wo bright ni sana madu no so bright
oh enya sem ketu akra edro na bo adwuma nkasa e na be bo wo wesinya wo kan ye se kope o se s natural mineral water we dey kope agan heba mixture ene ne capsules na oni abusuamu ni nyina mfa bi
yanko Ghana for ye krado wo mo etio agan yare ahodo ben ane timsa
me da si bebre ebusuafo e be mo adwo era ya ha de bi adwo adiasa enti ema mo adwo eden so ye dwo ada ewie mo ayeku kama wi na hyeda mo agan heba mixture ene ne capsules a Pensan Company Limited Dr. James Amwada no na yede abedwa so edro we de se le medi kan no kope bi tu fie na ne maame no papa no nkokra ne abrewa no mo wo fie ne mu nyina mu num bi okuru ne oyere mu mfa bi abrante ne ababawa Pagan herbal mixture and the capsules ni binanom de bia etina ha ebode ade ahodo ho aduro edawuro se wochia wo ya pagan wonya sciatica pagan wutita adwa wa ya pagan wonya koko pagan obema wo low sperm count and ase wo de no enyina so ye ya no magan herbal mixture ne capsules no kabom nanom ne de make a che wo ne se entwen kra nyare ansa na we pa agan herbal mixture and the capsules UBS wo na wanom edrei eye pa papa enye se bia meton ti betena ha na abose muka bi nsem na maka omo man maduro ni bi di adanse pefe se do ni ye do a eye na eboa eni nto enne sa wa kokra bi ofie na achede ba kwa de be che no eya gan kopa bi man no ebe mo na poma ye ne den abrewo a wobu ni nse bi a wotwa brakra pa gan ni bi fama no ebe boa ne papa o wo yire na no ni tifi afa na oguso obu ni nsa eni ma hyeda nkoyi mbese mo fefro pa gan heba mixture ne capsules ni bi na fama no de oni ni tifi akokwa dobere no na wankasa nso na se kokwa ye wa pa gan heba mixture ene ne capsules ni bi na no se wonya sciatic pain o to asinti ni twetwe a
no magan wo ho twetwe na wo ye obasabasa me pa cho no magan wo ye bema na o premature ejaculation no magan wo ye bema na wo ye light of team kejato no magan ebe se be busumi ni anopa bia wunja akeda obi ama good morning da no magan ebe bo papa ebe bo na yisa how amabo so nyina e de free ho maka cho dada say agan de ye share that formulate ye e de my nerves no e de my ntini ye no mpe ya poso eni paduamu ni nyina na onim say enti e ya de ba ko ehu hia pa so ehu no sa actually no line na e moja fam na e de fusa na woni paduamu ehu hia papa eni ti say hu ba bi to chima ni paduamu ni nyina timi to chima eni ti Michelle pa agan nanom obi ohono mani titimi ya na yasa no allow so concentration obi ani no which say obi okwa wona nkwa na nisu nyan bisi ohun ade ye me so no no magan ebebo papa ni pedua na maka cho say ade ba kwa ekuta ye pa ye adwen bibi to chima wo soro hope ni pedua ni nyina se obedidi se obenum nso se obemen se ni pedua no ka cho se wabre na da na home na rest relax no ni nyina gina adwen ne so ene ti se wanya bibi e betimi aboa normalize system no amana da adwobre a ebe ha adwen papa agan herbal mixture ne capsules ya bedwa so eye herbal mixture se de medi kan ye no enti nua hini ne haba ya na yakeka bom ne ano a fa ne se kane tete ne kane se de eba ye beto ye ne ebeti ye no se ye papa no mududo no enu ebieni na we die ye de se bia be for aka ho ama ye hunu measurement e be fa enkofo how kese bia emfa mrendi pedua ne eni echire how bia agan herbal mixture ene ne capsules te se fie bia be rom bia di an ye bono no Final banner phrase is here 0244 718557 0244 718557 0241 604702 0241 604 702 0500 888890 0500 888890 and 0500 888830 so what team your power to see for number no na frey so here o TV so screenshot number no baby how ye fibia say your oti volta where from north east northwest baby I will be at tamale e hifa na wo baby a TV station radio station no kodu bia no pe agan heba mixture ni bi na no so hwehwe mu na hu baby abenya bia number na we dey to John friends see a ye no be hwehwe nkomo ya be chobe bia benya bia to so won kra na pedodo atu akoton de a Repage Ventures na benya dosopo no etu na wakwa akoton agan heba mixture ene ne capsules make up na mabomi mu ase me papa wotie me betre ha minim se power pass the trotro of wotie enya agro Samra me no ka say trotro drivers o mutie Power FM no o me half of the nation me catch your war enu nti se wote me nkan wo fidie so a na kope agan heba mixture ene ne capsules ni bi nanom Papa sanse machine out so no heat na ebo no ohia gan bra na obrebebrebe wuti ya wo ne pedua num ohia gan na ebeti ya no so de ama ebe ye fi ne pedua num ohia gan so ebetimi aboa wo na why concentrated enough se ne ebe ya obetima drive ohia gan wona nte kakra na wa bre ohia gan agan heba mixture ne capsules de misraw so ye bema oyo ba na wotemenka na se onfedro yi bi da bia wote se me kwan wa ha na me bohu de ro na me catch na wo obia ene eye nkwageda kope agan heba mixture ene ne capsules ni bi nanonom na emwa ena no pa na me kan o baby say ade ba ko a ha yempa eye nura hodo aya yefa last week me kan aduane this week me kan enura hodo aya yefa say ho ba ye den ni titumrante kwa ya ba minim na ye pe wo mpem enura hodo aya nom no na the motive ni say enura hodo aya nom yinyina no boa ye ma ye gina ye na so onemo ne be kakra na be ka ni peduanum say wan fa untumi nye de wo sa wo ye na ma o fa sendro no the more so e damage wo system how kidneys any livers and into Miss Show abrantie bia last we share now 28 years or low sperm count e dey na we ye e dey ya na aba pa gan heba mixture and some then say agan be boa ama nema na open won sa ka nemu be se ni pedua no ama hwan ye den inti no bebreba ye fa e china wote we no akofa ofa kode obefa awe akofa we no akeka ni nyina bom o impress wo system no so na dachi etrasem no so and inti na metena ha na me kwan se kopa agan na no mo na agan be di wasema ma ba bia wo bia asem no she bia no e be yiri nyina e de afi ho e de ama intimi strong se na wote menka na no de bia wo fa enye mrantie nko a mo ye adwuma obi o ye adwuma din bia Ghana ha adwuma din bi obi aye bia so ye mesi ni so tu fam so pamade so ye drive adwuma bia wo ye bia involve your entire body this stress every nipadua e brebre nipadua no ade ba ko be ne se be mo de na dantem na wetimi ada enough na wasoro akọ adwuma de to so mienu se duro be boa na ade be che wo be soro nya hoden Again herbal mixture in the capsules and I'll be far at the account. Ain't be a way biano, a drobia ofe bia, never be a way bia, a quani pedrini more. Why wouldn't him say a trust am no so? And I know who so be anopa was in a nukum into all no energy drink. And I'm bizarre, what is the essence? Was it an wabre? I saw surround upon honam yenim into all no send a bed and it's wet no bet me the age. Nanka of our Guyana Dransana, dear Chia, and Cardia Chian upon a almost our issue no. And it's a bushia mistro. Konakopa Gaini Bito. Now twa a danciano, a ya fabra me chow number neguno. The amabu number was ya and one a gusa a bottle no and I can't have a quacotono. Oh, we are for a dancia breme, nayendi. A guy, a yama mema, a yama, a yama momobu munse we menopause for, a yama munguso mubu munsa, a yama kokra for, and a yama rantie, a yama prostate, but it's me June so ye, a boahonam yaw, a boy yaw be a friend pedrian, and fa. Ne de de baye enti se bia entire fever na ma wo chika say ya wo ya na say ulcer na ma wo chika say ya wo ya okwan chi etwetwe wo na ma ya wo ya obi o da na osori a o de 90 si fam a ase bibi hyase age se onante chance na ya bo ano na be ye kese na fe ntimi nyi ye ho ansa na ya pedrafa samre a wotimi nkan ya fa gan kan o daily routine ho ebe bo we siesie ne pedua no ama ho aye den wotimi nkan o power fa number isi ya na frame na mom so wo hwe me o TV so a screenshot number na fra yen se sia baby a wo bia ye be show baby abenya bia to na bi susu a condition a wo no kwan abefa so a obefa no a e de ahomeka sonko e be brew again numbers ne 0244 718557 0244 718557 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 0500 888890 0500 888890 Shannon so Bora pharmacy shop Lanson's chemical shop and a herbal shop be a benwa bisa so pa gan herbal mixture and the capsules ni bi and now pedodo to abeko Repair Ventures on cry ha na Ghana ha baby a fa number na fraying ye bet show baby abenya doso pone 2 na waton and now pe ba kwato a de benwa obenya na wato si akasa ganya obeji so se eto sen na akosina When say drone and fan again, Moana Mama ya fan again, Mosi drone Juma edienum, say to say giant and makes you road, a cost straight, not quite there was say, and into Wosto Copebito, now they are guy one dance here, a bed braying. As I'm patia, and into ne, a hand a brema quine my day. A guy who nyama nyina si enha hona mempo mapon a guy who akase boni nyina hede si wa haya nyame adoma na da se ne e besa atena se na ya twetwe nkomo na sa abre ya Obrempong te hey ana woni ha me wa ha I for them I say see that se fa so my Kenya me fa so esa yare wa hodo de aboa Ghana fo apomdin no
Mr. Medasi Bebre. Very well, we are still live on TV SYZ and Power 97.9 FM inside politics. Ejumedi Suni. Akonya Isune ye fana and Sema Hodo a etwegu my Ghana mo ade di na sene fata. Yebetimi di asum wo fie wo kam anase ba bibiara abrebia no timi gibre na ye di djumedi yi ade boom. Na mayenko Benji Estate and Investment Limited for aso yemfemra ye ne omo ni nkomo ana yenkire wo mo djumadi a wo mo di Benji Estate and Investment Limited wo mo edi 12 years a wo ye 12 years anniversary a no ntino omo di promotion bi aba wo mo nsase omo wo ni nyina wo mo na Ghana ha wo mo mankrofo bebre nsase na omo di aye school omo di aye hospitals omo di be factories omo di asi wo mo fi ankasa omo pese omo tinem say ya sorry be ba chaw sa Sansa Sini nyina no Benji Estate and Investment Limited ana be ma Sansa Sini bi no timi adi dwumadi bi a opese wudi na ho atimi ato eti 12 years anniversary promo no koso asase e wo Chopoli airport area hodum sa no na 45,000 Ghana cedis per one plot of land size in here 70 by 100 me no we can say omo da be do 35,000 Ghana cedis so match 10,000 Ghana cedis was asase no so a unya akoto pe na afei wahyɛ aseɛ na wosi wo dan a wobɛkyerɛ ma na biribi apɛ sɛ wode yɛ na ɔho de tɔ na mmom sɛ wokɔ na 35 na aba bɛdu no sɛ wobɛfiri sase no ne ama flexible terms of payment na watua wobɛtua 40,000 Ghana cedis kyɛ no 5,000 bɛsan aba bɛka wo nti 70 by 100 land wokɔ a Benji Estate and Investment Limited ɛbɛma obi na watɔ na nsuo ne electricity deɛ kan na hyɛ no so sɛ asase no yɛ well demarcated a wɔn wɔ nsuo wɔn wɔ electricity wɔ hɔ deda nya afei na akɔta asase na wɔsan kɔpere light pole ho wɔmfa pole mesi ama me na obi aba wɔse da bi yɛma mfensi abakyɛw wɔn ayɛ ne nyinaa a nsuo ne electricity deɛ ɛwɔ asase no so deda wo wi a wɔn ɔkyɛw a ɛyɛ anwea a wɔbɛhyɛ aseɛ de asi wo dan no wɔn de ɛkyɛ wo free na afei site visitation no nso no wokɔ a yɛnyɛ wo hwee ebinom wɔ hɔ akɔ a ɔsɛ wokodu a ɔsɛ wobɛtua site fee ansa na ɛde wakɔ Benji Estate and Investment Limited sɛ sɛ woba na wobɛhwɛ wɔn nsa ase no a ɛnya deɛ wɔmogye wo kapra anaasɛ trɔ ansa na wɔmde wakɔ so na wɔmoyɛ packages ahodoɔ special package for companies organizations schools welfare association and other institutions no nyinaa no sɛ mokɔ hɔ ɛne mokɔdi nkɔmmɔ na mopɛ bi de ayɛ asase no bi a wɔn special package a wɔde bɛma wɔn na other services a wɔyɛ building construction wato asase no awie wɔbɛtumi asi wo dan no de ama wo afei supply of building materials rentals house roofing nyinaa no Benji Estate and Investment Limited bɛyɛ ama wo hwehwɛ wɔn akyiri akwan ɛwɔ tema community 25 junction opposite goodness filling station numbers here me dey to dwane your numbers from bibia aka kire wadwene so no omo no bedi ho komo 0248 780 887 0248 780 887 and 0553 116 602 0553 116 602 na ukọ social media no so at Benji's bebia ubeshi omo ho Benji Estate or say own a property today. I was saying to Jumedi and some family, a brasso say any and then penny for I and your medi Jumedi, Ebeshi anafe, and some Ahodo Akenano, Yabo Modena, Ye Bimu, and the Ama War. Carnation as I say, Anthony Nupeno, the Greater Accra Regional Organizer for the NDC, Penikesi, Ewofidi, Sansona Kojo Crunchy Yellow Man, one a member of the UP. Sabri Owaha was signed director for a year, director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries. Penikase so ewo fidie mu omunyina aye krado na nensem ahodo aka no ye ba bedi hu komodin chiremu esene fata ba beso ba bia wajebre ye be dane ye ho abasesi ye ba pe penifo itina se ne de sensem ya somo twen ye menko ye ba sia.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to your butler, who plans your itinerary.
We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park.
So many activities, all in the same premises. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting.
We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them.
they used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have here.
Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road. Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GA West and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni.
Oh Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi be benfie pi nanso ne yamu nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture yanum bom kotia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ani Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nkyeremu.
Ulcer ye kura eto yefunu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Hexa capsules any Hexa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu atu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apinfo abatanya wama won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Hexa capsules and in a mixture.
Life doesn't always pause when your favorite program starts. Some days, there's still one more break to finish. But that doesn't mean you have to miss your favorite show. Download the WAPS TV Plus app. It's simple, it's quick, it's free. Head to your app store, search WAPS TV Plus, download, and you're in. Your favorite programs can move right with you. Different places, different lives, same feeling. Wherever life takes you. It's your TV, your time, your way. Feel it free.
Okada 247. Efeni person deliver parcels.
Personal, me so no pana me ko adwuma se ya. Na to ma dwendwen. Asa ne traffic nti. Efi se menya Okada 247. Me tunkem abribia.
Don't just get there. Get there on time. Okada 247. That's right on time. Okada 247. It is the best.
Okada 247. Oh, you safe pa. If one are CCR na waba. We're in disappoint so that Mr. CCR on the number.
They be having pay transportation. Air affordable. Okada 247. And no name a choice.
247. It is the best. Okada 247.
Download Okada 247 app na our phone so. Say Android and iOS. Okada 247. Me and phone call. I'm a bumbo kwanso.
Okada 247. It is safe.
If I cry na menyisika, edia ye mefui.
Ehinfa pa na menya bosia, edia tre medwuma yimu.
Kai cry mabre, menya bosia ato taxi fufu. Suhum Rural Bank.
Suhum Rural Bank.
Yemamwa kwa baba Suhum Rural Bank. Ye won hye yahodo bi te se dwadifo abosia, ekokro bosia, susu account, and it does our horse savings account. Me bada chain savings account. And then the keka home. Tresuhum Rural Bank was 034229186. Now one so to Miaka say.
Suhum Rural Bank. Ama ene mayeka owner.
Suhum Rural Bank. Enti me pa minie.
Suhum Rural Bank, growing our heritage.
Obrempong eye adwumada. Eboa eyam aduane. Eboa eyi insa free ni peduanim. Na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yie. Nanso, wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote.
Me hunda. Me brebo ye adwuma pa. Ebia se me ntumi ye bibi boa me brebo.
Ani and nointing what the left hit from the Moses Clinic near Herbal Center about Herbal Food Supplement. What sits in pan the barberbo, ama a year jumaye.
Now, a juma.
Fatopa yenum, and no pani and na a boama berbo ye jumaye. Sunny a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, a sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brebo can't.
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are ebeo. Sa wope doors way to up. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, Wawu Brebo, Wawu Nipedia. Edro ye enye ma apemfo. Ema ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA age dwedie krato yi atum.
Mesamo akwaba kase bi odi ba live on TV XYZ Inside Politics. Jumedi sini we are also live on Power 97.9 FM. If it's sabre yan kwapem 6 p.m. be bono bomode na kan ye ho sa fe na de okasa fidi na to a ye ni nkomon for man Ghana ho. Ye hwe hye pa bia mpanifo ye ni nkomon a ye nyina betimi adi. E de atai sa hye na chi se be ye na ne ma pa ye so ye hwehwe se betimi aba no. Ebesi sa pepepe. Uko Facebook a ye platforms no ho. At Power 979 FM and afi TV XYZ. But modern na afi koshe jumedi ni bi ho na fo adwenkyere de to ase. Me de pem no ye bekin kan sense ni nyina de abo jumedi. Sanso na kopie mo YouTube a XYZ broadcasting. Na ho so waje bre ahwe jumedi bi nyina akoso adi nkomo a ebebo na wo man afa ne ntema pa bi e de efra. Se de me di kan kan no empanifo mienu enne ye ne ombedi jumedi yi wo mu nyina atena ase a enche bia no na se nkomo yi ye ba be hyase na afi ensem ahodo a ewo ho ene no so ye biem de nkyiremu ese na efata asom wo wadwuma mu fie wo kemu ana ba bibia sabre waje bre na wo hwe ana se uche Anthony Nukpenu Greater Accra Regional Organizer de ma NDC amanyoko no papa yi wa ha sanso na Kwadwo Crunchy Yellow Man UP member wono asan Director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries. One also atnase mpanefo mienu ana na ye ne omo ba bedi sa nkomo nyina medical ye chia Miami boss Miami capacity man commander of the 900 million angels Mugabe ma say the capacity man me no ka say de wakopie broni nkrom asabre de ohwe dwuma de bi pa commander nyankopon hyirawo sabre de mse sama no mu na muura otum nti awon nhyeda emma papa nyankopon hyira na bia a wo directions ne niema hodo a wo de eboa abrebia woni around no nyankopon hyira no kan Mugabe ma say the capacity man no commander of the 900 million angels or hwedwuma de bi mi wi a mechia the Equiapim North Constituency chairman for the NDC Daniel Kofi Awere nyankopon hyira mempene da the America chair NDC empanifo ne say papa yi ahyede tu ne ho asi ho aye adwumaden ewa Equiapim North Constituency the aboa NDC amanyoko no emwa biara a mo de betai Daniel Kofi Awere achi epushi no wa maintaining the seat come October 24th mo come constituency election no NDC mpanifo nyina momfa mani nkyerɛ kuapem no consensus enkɔta Daniel Kofi Ayrechi adwuma a wayɛ obedi so hwɛ voting pattern no ma ama ne mu so a yɛsɛ ne wayɛ bi da ane yɛde ne si ano sɛ ɔnto aso na ɔnyɛ ti Daniel Kofi Ayrechi kuapem no consensus chairman edema NDC amanyoko no chairman nyankopɔn nhyira wa enke Obrempong enya dia mepene da abisɛ to adwumadi ne so wa ha Okada 247 the new name abribia na what say pe na wa file phone o call Play Store na o call your friend say or App Store na wa download the app no if we say almost the 30 days free delivery service the aba o business so what ton aduane what ton electric cars what ton bibia what ton wa eya wo hia delivery say ye beba beje ana wo besoma no mo dia komo obi be ba cha wo download the Okada 247 no App Store and say Play Store now register business no ha omo ma 30 days free delivery service yes a free na dey crawl and ya me no dey kai fa phone no now wo business bia na nkrofo oda niema na wo say Okada for beje kwa me ba Okada 247 said you no so betimi aye na ode aboa wo say ko App Store and say Play Store now download the app na register na chere say business we na me wo for the first 30 days no abiribi awo order no ombaba fa order ndi akwa untua city teku ana simple untua tro untua kapre wo mo de somo na wo baabi wo bekọ adwuma wo pese wo nko baabi wo time ayo wo pe motor a reliable na e baba be fa wo ka de baba fa wa wo be hunu say ya tete riders ni yi a wo mo teso wo mo di traffic ase a wo mo gina hwese traffic na so red a wo mo ntwam na omo rescue life a Okada 247 wo mo bombe ma helmet ahye no wanya sa ahotoso no wo bambo ho ti Okada 247 no ana obetimi a WhatsApp e wo number we so na wa register business no wo ho say wo business we wo pese wo ne omo nya adwuma na afei wo mo nhyahye emefa wo ne mama free a wo brekwa wo ntua wanga na city 30 days wo mo de somo number obetimi a WhatsApp Okada 247 for 0256 117 153 0256 117 153 no I register business no only Okada 247 for abomodin edi juma na 30 days ne de order bi e beba no from on beba fako no mo de acho free na fe wato aso eni o maye juma because a Ghanaian own Ghana ni anode aba we support it and make it great. Okada 247 or say let's go safety. Abusha Safari Valley Eco Resource Sebra Brana beji wa home Brana beda beaya e ho efe ni abomodin ato ebo asiesie ho nti udu Safari Valley Eco Resort a ubehunu se wo mo pool swimming pool kama a o ma sen afa kwani asaso create man-made lake and no boat asisu se won kwa won wo yire ho kani mbetimi akwakwaje ma home wo ho na magimani omo wo harmless zoo no so mo e wo no wo mo nka mo nti betimi ni bi edi agro na wo hwe o madan ya o masisi kwan o mafaso asisi no wura Safari Valley Eco Resort kani a wan hwe ni abeka se wo abrechire e ho afa yie pa and the greening nature bo modern akọ koje wa home kona koda ho dwumadi bi apese okodi no kodi na enye fe wo se obeye yie obeye party obeye wedding na opese enye class wo bra nipa dodo oba no mabehwe wa for ni chire mo Safari Valley Eco Resort bia ho afa yie pa institution bi company bi epe bi no aye conference a be a mekan for the amount Safari Valley Eco Resort omo big space a omo de ma out am betima am conference mbedi 80 days kura no a mobenya ba bia da ma mo ho etimi atomo kai na se no so so mo okuapem mu edukro ma kuapem ene agugu akuapem da ho na mo butu o ma sesi o mo ho kama bo mo de na form omo number me de tudwa no se bibia akire wadwene esene ne me de atudwa ya frem na ne omo ni nkomo na agi nkire mu na fe kɔ na fo wani kɔhwɛ ne amaka kire oni nyina wa ha number betimi afre Safari Valley Eco Resort for 0596 914394 0596 914394 and afi ubetimi visit your website on www.safarivalleyresort.com nkoma akabia oni omudia wo mo beje bre na afi wo matie wo na dwumedi apese okodi wo ho no wo mata wa chi kopa victory garlic mixture nyom ewurawura wo ntimu ewurawura mojem ba bia asisi timi ama wadidi na waye kama na biribia no ahode akoso na atra unipadua me kai na se no se Aniana Enterprise for and the victory garlic nature abedwama so you obi a wo ya de kakra na okoma bokinkin na wa bre o se wo trase ohia victory garlic nature sa anso na wo obi a won sa ne 1983 na won te won ase dizziness na tete wa brabo victory garlic nature ba e ba be yi sa ne ma nyina every ho edi ama wo ko kan shikin so ko abenya adro bi ato na mum wo pharmacy shop and herbal shop na adro watching in count pe bi etu na so waton a frɛ Aniano Enterprise on the V2 Galamisha abedwama so wɔ number si so on bejo so no ma adro bi etu atom 0201 293 280 0201 293 280 and 0242 545 633 0242 545 633 now for one setting up V3 Garlic Mission. We are still live on TV SYZ and Power 97.9 FM inside politics. Jimmy Diasini Sabri and Penny Foy Atnase na yensem ahodoa ewo hono ye be hyase na ye di. Mama hyase mfi eye with friend commander bakope Anthony Nukweno Greater Accra Regional eye organizer de ma NDC amanyoko no. Commander Kwaba.
Yenya.
I want to say.
Oh, boy, they are doing Yahuya and also.
Yankopan Daruma.
The Danyamias.
The Gusoya family. I answer the assume. And this if what more to say, Sena Ghana for Guso Monimu ADA. They say Yahura 1 year, 8 months.
8 months. Yeah.
Okay. So far. And this is sending him.
Oh, Yandanyamias in Chabama, I shall for native for any party money now.
Good.
I mean, Bomba Basu and Dalmasi. Ejuma nyina edi ho si wa ye di a ye de bo wa party na no
yes
say ye be wie ni pay in December which is the National Congress into all branch executives are almost nya to me for another 4 years ni bom nyina abaso in the next 2 or 3 days no there will be nominations for constituency elections 276 constituencies.
Okay.
Nti ho ahoboa na yeye. Na me say ni na ba kosi ni ye e be call regionals. Nya ko be national. Nti so far the party there me gidi say reorganization na egu so. E ba abamu nsem so dia so far everything is being taken very strategically and carefully and cautious. So say o ekru tu na say ekru no enyinya pa say otimi nya ne puma sibre say otimi etu ho na mo with caution and enyina ye Ghana fonka say ekru na ebeji ye no na nye kura esi baby pa nti o man penyi so na ekru
tukro yi
na ekra all rating agencies are describing a junk nti when ya badwimba for ensinkonya anto ato adwia nema bebre ho a ukoso in a hurried way you get yourself in a very big ditch.
Okay.
And the president John Dramani Mahama etubo epao wa onyo betu anamo ahwe se ni ayehu no enye ade a ebeka se enimενimi ya no ye bibia ebechiri adwin so ese etu anamo nti dani dan kwenye sie adwinto ato anamo ntu and I believe say ye edu pempeso a ye take it off very strategically in terms of all sectors to be able to have that buoyant development. Nti it has been very, very tactical and we are really on course. Yeah, we are really on course to relieve every Ghanaian from the kind of situation inherit here. Yes.
Very well. Let us say. Mamin Kwajo Kranche, Yellow Man, member of a UP, a United Party, one year opposition Shiba Konedi. I say Director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries, Penny so
Obrempong.
We are champion.
I mean, no musu bi na esu come up.
Es na champion what no.
Ya Ghana ya.
Ya na ye no. Kwajo na ye nu ba bia na wunhia asa no.
Ada bi se nsu na de. Ntimi guso no ya mo fa ba ko meka.
Wele mo mba nsu no ba ko meka.
Ye mienu cry.
Mienu
cry. So nsu na de.
Now weekend no kosen kwajo.
Obrempong. Weekend na enye bad because na me kan ade bi.
Okay.
Won say me director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries. Intina ma follow National Lotteries ache.
Okay.
Me my lotto writer, ma tro lotto pay, and my lotto agent pay. Intimate lotto nase.
Oh, okay.
just nyɛ me de ma no na ɛka me
matro
to pepem
is it me pepem no bi wa
the matro banker to banker matro national
okay
ɛhu sɛ nneɛma mmienu banker ne national na matro ɛna masan yɛ agent pen
okay
and as they say who's a national lotteries net ɛda hɔ no act mmienu na ɛyɛ adwuma act 722 na act 844 bi a wɔ sɛ ne city
okay
nti na mehwɛ at the act 722 because ɛno kora ɛno de hia paa ɛna mehwɛ ne nti a national lotteries so amank of 4 lines the banker to banker for na KGL
okay
nti mehwɛ banker to banker for lines no what went in any score more then KGL the no so mehwɛ my ready KGL so any national lotteries
nti wonim KGL ne NLA nsɛnsɛm ahodoɔ no
contract ma kan mu nyinaa si me kan be 10 times because I'm be metia contract na say ɛna masan bɛhwɛ the act ma kan no so na matia say national lotteries na down no your mind they also moto ye development through games enya aban sika mfi your mind for ya na sika
yes
me hwɛ ni nyinaa mu no bibi enkoyie bi be mixing bi either say NLA it's being lazy and I say they are deliberately trying say skebi say baba no question
ko baby
we need the me
sankomo yi
ye hiamre pa
ye be hiamre ni ati me NLA any KGL ho nsem ya bom safety last year
no say metie bi na no say maybe
but say wo can say wato bo ase
mato me bo ase
because me da bia na me bisa say ade na machines ye dey adwuma nyina ye NLA dia na so KGL aba beji so be manage
no enkomo da high kwa
and na me kan say intime ba ye nyamfa to ye ya eno ebema ye nkomodie no ebi atwe ade akwachire ntino NLA nsem no
eno de enfa to na
mitio
who say United Party empire bo nyina ne say aban obetimi aye ne niema ye for 2029 ye ne ba bam ye ba ye nya resetting
2029
ye ne ba bam
UP ye ba
ye be win
okay
so ye ba ye me resetting because resetting dey omanpani German man waye
okay
nti ye bomba so be ni ye ni ye ba nya take
na
off
ya
to aso
na oye ni ye a was say UP ba UP ntimi entire chire mpia say wo ekoye dia anka NDC mfanko
enu nti na so obi ye pani na obi ye na be di echa wo hwe ne ma bi oye ne ma bi ye ba wo so timi trench so no ye better the way kan ho a kebe yi nti du ba bi a waye bi a eye be ma be ye bi wa me ni na no am obi so aba beto aso
okay
na minsa emmo un se oni nupenu kasa no ade ba akọ a mewo me chese MPP wo power na ha me paaye Temore refinery na nipa a omo ye ade omo jinjam nya sanka $22 million so ke de mo bi na ye tank farm
okay
but the juma no etimi aye juma ne emo manya profit of 1.24 billion nti ese nipa menu bi na me bo ma baso no di kan TUC chairman Bernardo Usu because omo no mo fight ma sa lease nentimi amaso na MD Niso Edmond Combat and so by and we prove that say the company is viable to make profit.
Okay.
They so boss any pami new way.
Baso. Very well. Kwajo yaka UP dia it said that say u free MPP man na MPP free mu.
Oh me free. You know, it was a UP need a tradition. And you did MPP.
Okay.
And you did MPP ni na MPP ni.
Okay.
And MPP ni say see ade. Hey political shell, political carcass. Into ye free. And yes, a UP need to edisi ho.
Say my free MPP no.
Ye free MPP ni abeti UP say UP no a tradition. Ye pese a tradition. Tradition na wo NPP. So onim tradition na wo MPP the tradition ne wo. Nti ye pese a tradition.
I don't know nyina mo free MPP.
Oh. Well, the nti am say. Hwe. Ade e me ya pa ne say President Kufuor adwuma obeye wo Ghana no. The last MPP administration I'm on a legacy ni na ayira nti obi abo a MPP party ni
okay the last MPP last
na Kufuor do ne ba omi amemu no o mama Kufuor ne Aliuma amadwuma mbe ye nyina de say no ayira e na omo de na omo be na e de abufu ahye nipa bi na ma nipa bi atoatia party no kese no it will be a chaos so MPP de omo nye say so I ask myself say so what happened to Kufuor's legacy. One will say we are so their dream bonny. Okay? Me, I don't want to mix words. Me free ho. ebi a wonim nupenu nim na free o NPP na da ho. The NPP now is suffering from Obrempong syndrome. And it's like they have invested with Nyagaglad virus. Hey, Shayaka so be Obrempong syndrome. Achina. Oh, Obrempong syndrome ne chiwa. Ono ensure no de sabenkum na enum. Ono de sabenkum ne kase enye o aden de obetu na beta enye ne say oh ene ye ye de amanu kwenu de sabenkum no aden na nupenu de sabenkum ba wo de enum no say ye. Okay. Oh, say ono de ni oye no o say ye. But when you are doing the same thing o say enye. If you are not suffering from Obrempong syndrome na then how then enye no ne how. Nyagaglad virus who say akola wa to board ya manu da oti park so. Nkasa etwa park no ho achia. E na ye gyina chekara sa de na wo buei no. Ebe kokko won kasa no so ma na pai. O si jami na menye wa bona ko won kasa no so ma na pai. Me a me gyina che na beble mu me. Na nya Nyagaglad virus na che o. Hwe won say NPP now thinks a united party. And ye ma mu feli. Na see ye ma mu feli then na see great. O ka say Baumia Dr. Nato. Unim Dr. Nato. Yeah, not yeah. Unim no. Don't mind if Dr. Nato. Unim Matidino, but Dr. Madu Baumia ni dia mediato no. Ah, sir. But you and only example. Oh, Dr. Zato. Okay, Dr. Nato. Okay, then no action talk only Kasankwa. Oh. And Dr. Baumia enye denye Kasankwa no ka. Ah, digital man na. Why digital? Or digital buy ya or drones buy ya. Etu na namriem na Obrempong define digital. Now every time I starting Ghana. Natural because digital no a process. FM station here one TV. First and go Facebook. Because a app and a process. And to won't even gasa on how the aba. Obi the ba na what was so. Share MPP sem ne kasi e kan. Me ana me nua no maka MPP no and pai number say adena say mo meka ye UP woni anyi UP ninsi. Me da se fesi kwajo ye. Why? Oh, we oblos na time na say dabi I know say nya top. And we intro. Ana me bisa wo keke. And mama so dey mama say so mo fa back no. Why UP? Me no back no. I was saying to TVS Argentina Power 97.9 FM Sunie Inside Politics ana yegu so ideas someone Anthony Nikwenu a Greater Accra Regional Organizer for the NDC Sansona Kojo Crunchy Yellow Man a member of the UP na pedifo ya beka yen sana fe ne ye di sajumedi nchiap kase pa fan come vibrant youth political vibrant o hwejumedi bi pa ba bia wo yankopon enhira wa mempene da komana me hyase de free wo ho weekend ya na the MPP Wamokoyomo regional elections. Ekopao titina ni a region nyina ya de behye ne nsa. Nti wokọ Bono regional abronye retaining seat wo ho as a regional chairman. Ubedu Greater Accra ha say Dr. Okoboy ana a regional chairman wo Greater Accra ha okopie Kumasi akoka odene ho na aye nsachiraye awodo aba MPP regional elections no what him and easy for momu the commander yeah it's no more we are talking about Abronye Kwame Bafo Abronye Abono region
oh kroma minim okontesibi
ana woda so no Abronye na ewo mu no
Bonofo egu o mani man si papa.
Ade na bonofo egu o.
Se musa ko bo dwa to abama akoi. Ei. Ade nipa san obuno ana. Bunu. We judgments
ni kro. Yeah.
MPP akuku dam for pa buzia ni keka mu kro. Ene we.
Abronye kuku dam.
We. Ah, you see, MPP are reduced to a certain level. I don't know because Abronye onya constituency chairman pon di NDC. No me catch it.
Abronye
in NDC Abronye onya constituency chairman. Obi ondi ni who say there. Who na go to no so aba. Yeah, NDC. Well, now your party more, I be keeping a party office next man. Wait. Yeah. You see, political parties is a serious organization. And such an indisciplined gentleman should not be leading a political party in the level of a regional chairman. Maybe he can be one of the deputies around. But, and the track record here then. MPP sharing in Sao Bono. Now, Omo Bobret is saying, what was the strength?
Now, NDC, out of the 12 constituencies, now NDC were 1 seat. I think 2017, NDC were 1 seat. And now, Ebedu 2020, no. I'm saying COVID net by community.
COVID the bang.
MPP times 2018, 2019.
Until
2020, Ebe 6 constituencies, no. And 2020,
that level of
2024,
that level of depreciation, we are owner of a company. Now the company I share manager answer. Not the now baby. You continue to renew his contract.
Say BBI COVID.
Me say who only company our profit. Now you had a large profit.
Yes.
Now the share who hire new manager. And the man will not depreciate you that level. We better renew the contract. It tells the kind of political party MPP Adani. Say this level minia Kwame Bafodi Omakodu. No musa ko bodwa. Esa renew mandate. They tell why Dregu delegate no so. And omu bia papa bia say the MPP be shown nsa. And your mama say but it tells you the level to which MPP na deteriorated to.
MPP na titia pro.
Na party no, your party wo Obrempong anka the omeye obuno and come to Greater Accra. Obi aya buna plan wo lejokuku and amutam no some regional chairman and you are proud of it. You are proud of it. It tells you the men and women are finishing the MPP, so they can hang on any straw. I wish all of them well. Some are some regional executives. Okay. For me, I've who be papa be on my in this Saturday Congress is a recycle of garbage, and they couldn't find fine products. They took garbages and assemble them. You go back to Moses Abo Odala Paka. No, you must have a regional organizer. Odala
regional youth organizer.
No, regional youth.
Okay, yeah.
Odala Paka is secretary. It's not the same people. Or new.
I don't mention that anymore. But we have to say Ashanti regional. And no MPP for stronghold.
Nothing good has come out of that. It's the same people who were at the forefront of the 2020-2024. Momunka said, "Won't to me, Kwamunina no more." Koka no lose last time, no could die. You was part. You see, for me, it's good they have been able to assemble these people. You see, MPP is suffering from great indiscipline, and they can't cure it. Yeah. They can't tell themselves truth. Because Uka se obeka say, hey, Niauye no, ebe kunye uye nipa boni. We have suffered it before. The NDC have suffered it before. But some of us stood and told the truth. We were hated, but later on, because you see, you are joining Ekono, and we want the good of the organization.
Okay.
And if these young men who have been assembled in all the regions will stand up to be honest to themselves, so maybe they will save themselves from moving from 41 to maybe 45 in 2028. But some the Sunni buying way as Ekomwa, they will depreciate more.
Is that to say, sir, 2028 election, there's no way the NPP can win it?
No, I'm not win. Baonia. Oui. Message me.
He's the former vice president of the Republic of Ghana.
And he disgraced himself. He embarrassed himself. Because this is a man who touted to the whole world. Say, oh no, nyansa war in economics, no be any be.
Economic waste.
And by the end of his term as vice president and the chairman of the economic management, every economic indicator went to its worst level ever in our Ghanaian history. Worst. The worst level. Until way or did they never be?
But some more explain here.
Explain what?
Russia, Ukraine, war.
And then we knew Russia, Ukraine war was one of these. What is Omega? What is Putin, Zelensky, Omega and Tokwa?
It goes so cost.
Ain't he? Then I'll come. And you want to.
America and Iran, Israel.
Are we making reference to it? This is a global war. It happens in its own cycles. And then you never be brain. But locally, we have been very magnanimous and pragmatic to say, look, enough of the dependence on the foreign goods. Into young say, how do we turn around? Most of the achievement I achieved in the 1 year, 8 months, we have not gone to the capital market to borrow anything. And then, region Ben more than 60 to 70 kilometer trunk road air course. Most Ufa baby contractors are speedily
under the big
projects to make sure say all our trunk roads are linking. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Education sector. The kind of infrastructure in our first, second, and third cycle institutions. To say, you show up accommodation, classrooms, furniture, equipment. Bibia, I get him. Agric, Juma, to be able to get us out of the dependence on foreign goods in terms of poultry products, in terms of cereals, in terms of tuber and all those things. Are you getting me? So go to our ports and see the kind of expansions and the new equipments are here installed to make sure say you are speedy up freight forwarding and all those things. And then call health. The kind of rural health facilities are here installed to be able to take care of primary health care. For me, I think in 2028 the message will be very simple because the people will feel the impact of governance.
Okay.
It will come a time we will go out of the jamborees because nipa na okwa jamboree no hu nia aba na otu ye no nia fa so awenya ntenye una ba bo bibi a chen say na maye we wo because onu anu wa feel.
Okay.
I get him.
Very well.
And for these people, yes, they have been very vicious for the past 1 year, 8 months, hungry for power. And all they have done for the past 6 months, from parliament to the party itself, is to launch a attack on Sami Jenfi. That is all the MPP is up to now. For 6 months now, the MPP, from the flag bearer to everybody, is to have Sami Jenfi on their lips and a gold board. Who besides the gold board side there? Omuntimi church you and a gold board. Omu disika. Now say so be a disika audit report.
Yes.
Up we speak. audit report been an indicted gold board.
None.
Musi omo losses. All report audited accounts no ya audit shrink, but still. That is their last straw. Because omo who we papa be say the way the setup of gold board show up Bank of Ghana and the finance ministry the recover economy no say ya fa ni anko an kanyama like to put a very dirty message in the minds of Ghanaians as if there is something fishy going on there, so that maybe a boy who, because that has been a stock in trade of them.
Okay.
Any good measure that will bring the economy back, they go and hide behind these Bretton Woods institutions and create a monstrous news as if that is the truth. Look, Minia, there was a time, there was a report, I think BBC report said, export of bush meat from Africa to the diaspora is fetching Africa a certain amount of money. And Chebia ne declare Ebola okroma. Minu ye good chobbers okroma. Because you Korea Krantia, Ebola bechu. This kind of mindset. Some years back, almost see a guy cancer.
Yeah.
That is how persons in this country call politicians in the name of certain academics and those things. They can write any useless report, no more hiding behind these world powers.
Very well.
And no person we my gold board. So to say World Bank, said in gym, a can maybe more.
Very well. So we share the MPP and our political parties say we chrome her. It got to a time now vigilante groups are hodor. Now one more we say midin the way or party way, needing the way or party way. Ama emra ba me yedi guno. Say no political party should have a vigilante group. I'm a one sem crocodile. I fear way more about 3-4 months ago. The MPP Aqua Crocodile group being ready our northern part of Ghana. I'm from the Lions BBBBB. Now ye Shedima said the appropriate security authorities are Omohano. Ebi ankombe kemi bi dia fa ho ana ya ntehwe. Enra ne na chi ya dia wo hwe e wo TV ni so no ayawa so West constituency, ayawa Central constituency, ayawa Central constituency. Yes. Almost saying almost saying sa group we are almost here from the Blue Army. Up to date security no for communicate bia ma bonten. They are not saying anything about this in disguise of vigilante. Said the Ghana for baby hu no. Woman kan hwe. Is it not alarming to Ghanaians?
They are dead on arrival.
But still woman tete for
we Moses abon o man hu so. But a crew be shaman. You see, sometimes I don't want to dwell on cowards. Wait, because if you are a serious leader and you want to have a serious combatant, you don't display it.
Okay.
The mere fact that they are displaying, they are cowards. Who are they displaying to tell say yenye dem am? We have minimum to say the way I mean nkosuani meko we mu.
Vigilante groups you
we mu. We want to hear these ones. Moses Abo, you are welcome to the game. You will find it very difficult to operate in Greater Accra, I'm assuring you. We are very good friends.
Statement here, see a many women. Are you speaking as Anthony Nupenu and I said the Greater Accra regional?
I'm speaking as a political actor. Some bear politics. Any Sebi Jimmy Semwe. Sure, these are hungry young men. We money. When you say Jack, Pabwa. If you're a young man, you want to do this, be careful. Because Corona, you won't say, Anna, you soon you. Nobody will be allowed to misbehave and things say to be score free. So security need act here. Who act? Because I'm a citizen.
But as I said, this is the second time group be saying what and the silence from the security agencies.
So they should be containing them. They should be contained. When did that rubber ghettos and you know we maybe I'm that cry time. And you want to risk your life this way. These are criminals. Who profile more? 90% are the hardened criminals we have in this country. Just last Tuesday, some young men misbehave on me on Osu Oxford Street, baby, a gold board.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, case no Ghana police. All the videos have been given to them. Someone they need to track them because these are useless young men who are wielding guns in this country. So national security, BNI, Ghana police,
does that mean, sir, Interior Minister, no, towards a small arms, no more in register name? Still, it's
it must be an intelligence-led operation. Kasana does, so sometimes it takes Kasana any time. When it comes to clamping down on criminals, it's not press conference, it's not press release, it's not no. Put up crack team of intelligence team. Let them work day, night, 24/7 and flash out and clamp down on criminals. Let's not be what we haven't achieved. Let's stop talking about it. Because the amount of weapons in the hands of young men who don't know how to even use it is too much. We need to clean this country. We need to clean this country. They have succeeded in taking many of these criminals into the security sector. It is time to all the intelligence leak. Then you are with the you are being hounded.
When you say we have to clean the country, what does it mean?
Why do we live in a country and people with unregistered ammunitions are wielding it around? Why? And what are you doing? What are we doing? Why do we train people? The police service must purge police institution because there are criminals wearing uniform.
So how do we clean them?
The armed forces must purge.
Okay.
The national security architecture must purge. So that when people bring vital information about intelligence, the same institution, people within it will not be leaking it to other people to be tracking down on those people. We have job to do. So when these people are being paraded in a serious institution, by this time you wrap all of them into a basket. You wrap them into a basket.
Okay.
What are you trying to tell the public? Where did you get the training and what are you swearing to? This is not freedom of association.
In 2016, there's a story. Nana Dankwe South African business.
Yeah.
They got arrested by the BNI.
This is not a freedom of association. And your freedom of association, like I say, the constitution allows for freedom of association. When your freedom of association, because as part of the Anti-Vigilante Act, any group of persons recognized with a uniform and a name are anti. They are a vigilante group.
Yeah.
For persons to assemble in this way in a uniform and be swearing to what? What are you swearing to? Which registrar general certificate when Omukita some register and over 24 hours Ghana police and Muntimin Rabbi we mu
kind of crowd over 3 months.
Omuntinasi no mu omo nature nema we eji boom omo so a before they start talking. So that Mr. Yohunu and your team, you have work to do. It is not me as a politician who will be telling you what to do. You know what to do. Because say me soon I mean my groupie young men, come after me. This is Moses Abo, the newly elected organizer of MPP Greater Accra. That is his group. Only group no. Enti to me be no was a grouping crofo the oye. Enti so mu ni ma me bonidi Moses Abo ono na enro echi ye ko electing as MPP omu regional organizer ono ni group no. Enti se mu be invite bisa no question e ma sa group no most of them minimum money.
Oh, okay.
I know them personally, these guys. I know them. They are cowards, only boss. It is we don't do my brother. Me
say Anthony Nukweno, a Greater Accra regional organizer for the NDC, and our tenant Kana Maminko Kwajo Kranchiwo, only a member of the UP, and was director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries. Kwajo Yemongra MPP4 regional elections course weekend imo men can say o former party ana
former party
o former party
and I'm an expert
expert emotion
expert say na uno
o say but many can say Moses Abo ade no ye or the Korean election so ye na nkofo beka so Moses na ni edin obeze emra obi amuso a na emra na anchi na yampanish na enwuse emra na ye adwuma se vigilante act no eda so ye adwuma dey I think the police should act now original way the emero ahu mu cry bono chairman why abronye
Kwame Bafo ade na ora ho
oh that say uni baby obi start na hu ne baby odu no ye dida na nwanwa se omoda so to abama ne so ngwe regional chairman nwanwa but enya me nwanwa because MPP no maka say a political share a political caucus
MPP omaye polling station elections
Obrempong how
ababe constituency elections ababedu they were all successful elections ababedu regional amamene o say across the 16 regions of Ghana hwempani4 Dr. Okoboy, our former member of parliament, and then on your Greater Accra regional chairman, and you are saying you say,
my cat was MPP now. 2024 message when on the bias of the election. Tell me the campaign message. Catch them.
So that free SHS can
free SHS in a course. We understand your campaign. Oh, free SHS was a major flagship policy. Now they started from 2008 and are running now the baby in 2016 and are implementing. And you call 2024. Why should you talk about free SHS? And 2 years not in China, then NPP team kind. Okay, so rural and maintain or MPP no can say me say near Kono MPP ne kura message on the campaign kura mo ya heading. Kolan kolabi o mo but say unim time come back party no so ni mu say. The entire America to say party no. Ewu. Ti. The ti ni. Adrian Bonia eba na Kufuado team. Oh yeah, na Adrian say Urua Lanchaman to mani ndi MPP ni mu da. No man o mani me president da. And na real MPP say. That is why you can't get well, obi this Okoboy a fine gentleman. But party no that's woman into untimi nye good chairman. And conform my own right. Anytime can say MPP now, they don't have a direction. They don't have leaders who meet me at 10 things around. It's just formality. CMP be a man in travel. They cannot do anything because the MPP itself knows this year. There are shadow Nana Kufuado MPP members and the rare MPP UP members. 18 membership. Ukwana na do shadow MPP membership. May 2 membership. They have the core. But member what core for ni bidin so. Chairman Sabozu. Dr. Free. Are you a free?
Okay.
Kabu, Capo. There are people, they call the shots, they tell you who they want to be in a certain position.
Into you be with you.
It's who connect us and no, yeah, person Obrempong na kodia, who the good crowd wouldn't di. Say yes, I want to meet that prisoner, could be the national chairman, simple. But I say,
better than you was,
I could be dinner simple. Because it's their choice. It may show me of a Paula Foko, no, Jaco, American Burger, New Jersey. Now say, hey, they are wasting their time. Yeah. Because that two people, they are not part of the core choice. You know the core, they want somebody, they can't say, Koda, you don't question. Because the Beckers are doing new team.
Someone they can control.
They can control. Now, Kaubetiyama, Abronye, who is regional chairman, who 11 seats. First term, what lose to 5? Or second term, what's a lose to 5? Manaka 1. You call yourself an effective and competent chairman. I say to Abamau. Now go to the party, we Nazi party, we be here. I just don't know what is wrong with you. Shayama, you before no more mutimuna and MP before no more titifonia more. Some may join you before no. Because I didn't say, Nanaku for the national say, Dr. Mahmoud, I mean Dr. Natu. Unim nientia untimi or be president untimi control party. Because ya cheche na uniho, ya kosia na uniho, and he is opportunist and greedy.
I didn't a party for Nankasa to Abanman.
So then I'm also say Kasa see you before bitter. Why wouldn't I be bitter? Support one nature near my president Kufa be young Ghana Faji atu. Now be a dream bonnie, Nana Kufa do a dream bonnie. And they are sell roll and chemantin. No. Akofa na ba no ma de na ba hwe. Ofu say your uncle for mo person mo di president I will say, "Oh, fane say Sebi, Dr. Okoboy." So about party no groom ne hoko. Yeah. Into a full process nim. Say Dr. Baumia nya opportunity. Enye na na do koka say brabe me running me so who say so that and people opposition and people power.
And no opposition.
Na people in opposition. MPP was in power. 2008.
Okay, 2008. Okay.
Na people were power. So he saw it say it was juicy. Wa mreni de abetuni na so. Inti so. The man also the SL politics are. Now who the funny said, to cause people can't tell my regional chairman and Kobe. Dr. Mahmoud Amian Kobe. Waba Jambia Wadum, Wabe the vice president 2 terms. So who knew ni brave for? Only opportunity. Kabezan ko president man. All the data and the research BNPP, say he wasn't the grassroots choice. And until Amikado say chairman sambo to 2024 to abaniwe as a man okay. Or say Alan Chairman 33,000 is not significant. The 2 million people who did not go out to vote told them say Alan Chairman free home and no not to die because he was their choice. It is say Alan knew what they are. Now must say Alan two man as private person and as independent. That's all we need any to. Those votes were for Alan Chairman. And whether they will vote for him or they will keep their vote in their house.
I didn't say for no man to farmer Alan Chairman.
Oh, the mean I make it say MP before say ya de chairman say. Samotuma Alana only because no be as a Ghana they are going 2-party state independent heading. Oh, send me cry say okay say me kotuma ala no niya. Say they meant to because on to me NDC and MPP Nangarazo Dr. Nato non penon to because the vote is for Alan. Ya antu amano no enwinia me so meant to because my catch MPP before I have to learn them. So I'm fact finding a report from Famra. Yeah, what kind? Page 68 to page 70. It talks about Alan Chairman. Oh, now when a party declared seesaw, it's a seesaw a costume. Now, Buffalo. When Alan a piano anado say man anado call him. That's an anado yede. Would your own piano pa jai? Benanado calculated a near more debate Alan Chairman. What was say book be better Ghana? I'm say friend a Japadi book. A Japadi book no. Book ni pay be dey wo mo.
Na say me before so many say book.
They do the ni pay dey wo. And so say jom no mo try so nipa no mo dey wo mo no. Ade bi o book ni bi na mo so no mo implement. Enyo na wo try. as would be a bem.
The book ni can be a no more.
And no now, yeah, so say you're natural being a day. So how were you able to implement what is in the books and you're natural? Yeah. So the part, and because the seesaw, no, now the cost to say, no, beba from na wabejina home, ne so Jana or Buana, go for piano lunch and Mantunco. And no, yes, they made my form. We just send you BBC on us any panel to their cost on the miano. And I'm sorry, free soon, from Pim. I can't say the MPP need a total overhauling. And yet, the omu here we you. We omu here and the house omu threat to am. Me my trust Shanty region here juma 5 years because I'm here juma business resource center. On career. So I met three the wo musikasa. Last week I was in Ashanti region. People are not so satisfied with MPP because opposition no muti say na kasa. How can you tell me so be cry to me? Obrempong. Say obi. Ye di aban sika manu. Ni ye busa na se ne o de ye no. Ye all the class bibia wonye so anado oba of appointed 7,000. President be able to me appointed 7,000. I no mujina court. Oh na kaso mu 50. Why are they making noise? I don't know what we change conform because they did their work well. Me maka so rala chairman timi jinidi. Me timi di mensaje mama ne say onye corrupt. But enipa riri enipa. O di opa yen cause ye kware ni nsem o di free baby ade buy na. Na bi ade bi mu no say ade we dey wabumra so. Me nkon control say chief say na me si pe wa say me na abanja no. Me dey emra na rewa na real. So that and yes, it can never be a deterrent for some people to stop. Or and John Mahama Memuma, there are appointees. Me banawo kasebi. They should also be very careful. And you know John Mahama dia show they shouldn't disappoint him because almost even say you beba then because MPP there near go corner the ometron position ache. Say you beba na be this na na san to aso. Send this to aso and John Mahama na president bi o. Another person and also different ideas or the baby or mine. He be samo. Etimu ya de bia munyahwe uzana kan galam say asem.
Yes.
Fine. NPP time galam say na nye, NDC time galam say men kase ni na ye. But NDC ya de bia I have to commend them here. Gold ya de na chance asin.
Yes.
Say nye Dubai for the NPP time the gold record we create for bank we don't know how much gold they figure na akọ. There's no Minerals Commission, we have diamond, PMMC. But but those who say now no, and your crana, I don't know the I'm saying, and to gold no, whether it's legal or illegal, I see it to me. Because I don't know illegal, you be na illegal no the fair trade the code. I said, was a book was here. What they know for Cabonis were to no as for Cabonis, they are going to free in them. Then you so. Because the gold board ni gold here to me streamline a beer. I don't know $1 need to me stabilize. So it is a ban here the say now or ye we are. It is MPP we dear. MPP we no we any dear. We no and fashion because the call for one ankasa with this MPP first. We on my penny for and confu 24. If you to me. O papa and a girl war a 37 with film. Or the Mekaidina. So you won't confer no new egg. And even when Obedia Bank here in the first appointment, Gufonu said the Papa Bria that national regions like we no supporting. But when the first appointment, Oman no support you, come no positions because we believe in their skills and knowledge. A party. Oman no didn't were angry. Sir, no man support you now. What happened? Now do be there mean to me way juma. Mean to me when you mean to me when you do an same as Abuzuko say or the Kutiako Kaba Shanty region for no were very smart and to Marco Kabe cook I am mobile because party na say
George Mickelson.
Oh, said the old Hena, no Casa Hena, and don't try to say obey from a
brady. With us, my FNC here on my service. Divine Hope Eba Center said, Bra, one more try about Padaba, a dray. Ebe tutu ya de wahodo abeba bebo boso nyina nti ebi wo ho a na wabo mode atumi kana wonsa koka bi ebebo wa ye pa ti yare wa bi ti say waist pain say oye oba na say oye bema wonu mo hwa eba powder Divine Hope Eba Center de aba na ebebo wa pulse sexual weakness low libido stroke ulcer menstrual disorder what we are room about to Tumika na ko shops ahodo ameba babu so nyina obenya otwe eba powder na wato na wahase anonom na trisayare wase nyina e de abo ahye no se abere bia be na otwe eba powder na wadidi ansa na wanom se dro no okokofo di agapsin pharmacy obenya bia to ho Kapeba usunyane House of Drugs ya shaman boachi ansan Cape Coast ana fe na boachi eba wotema pike gomila e wotamale okope onsabe timi aka otwe eba powder ne bi na onso wato anom na eto yare ase de amawo bia na wo pharmacy shop ana herbal shops a wote sankrai ope dro bi etu na onso de gu shop maton age afoforo nkwa for Divine Hope Herbal Center for e wo number se amedi tudwa so mbeje so ama otwe eba powder ne bi na onso de gu shop no watom 0591-565-557 0591-565-557 and 0550-639-037 0550-639-037 or try about part. I'll see Janice Wow Beba. We are still live on Partner 7.9 FM and our fee TVXYZ Inside Politics. Jume di Yesuni de Esum and Sama Hodwa Echegu Ewa Maingana the Dinesa Fata and Yede Sumono Maxwell Musa Ewo Alaji Israel and Kraheya or so or share Jumedi be Maxwell Musa Yankopon and Shaw and Yadi Amepeneda. Commander Messia about Subio na fe Messia about so yellow meho. Na yan twa yan komodie ne so na afi nsema wo ho no yen hwe na yan yin sorry so. Legal vacation honsam. Sir legal vacation about say o man from 1st August to the 30th of September biano. Legal vacation and can you share him say a lawyer for near judge for more in court or mudi asema hold on come so omobeji or my home but what emremo so high court nemra a wo ho no a ebi kire say legal vacation kwaso kra the Chief Justice of the Republic wo ho kwan so betimi ya appointment judges bi no matena ensem bi a ekoso e wo so mudi so mekai in 2023 another former president another Dankwa Kufuor near large Mahmoud Bawumia time, and when there was a legal vacation, there were still people they were being tried at the High Court and other court and almost so massive. But anyhow, they can say there's a legal vacation going on, and a cases be a was say one would your motor because but the MPP said there be one month here, it you call chambers of Samuel attaching one much strong criteria call Chief Justice. Sounds so now Godfrey the former Attorney General of the Republic of Ghana. Atron Grata dia call Victoria just MBB phobia one more sem work to mudino woman in dia call Masabia Menoka say the Ghana Bar Association for Eddie Omwa Jim say legal vacation koso adena judges for be mere lawyers because a chinchina womumbra na womuma media sem
in the first place you see we will be our sem court now we are serious or expeditious trial man for beaches attach and your lawyer
attaching one of the biggest lawyers in the
then biggest well a gymnastic lawyer you say gymnastic lawyer
Samuel Atacha
you only play legal gymnastic onimra
ono na ndia pia could be a free
me say on ni na oh now why go ma client judgment now nam abrochi we share the MPP itself no omo mobododo emran nka say yema a lawyer for vacation judges and mom vacation
okay so judges in sunu a lawyer in court
but lawyers do several other works
okay
a lawyer for omo ye djuma bebre enye court nkwa no mko
okay
I get him
okay
omo churo agreement in your mama business clients baby every day law firms are working other lawyer Benoit ni law firm legal vacation way our money workers akufi attach am chere me and now go for them chere me say omo law firm no omo atum e mo workers e wo fie adwom eje ahomi say argument no mo ye no is something to write home about that then they should demonstrate to the country say as we speak the workers in all their firms are on vacation they are home then it shows say they are really on vacation now my law firm will pretty and you are fighting what? Secondly, it should be in the best interest of one more yedi asem abom. Say, anka ombenyomu fahudie. So that
you must have no
tem. And you put a case of Musha lawyer for say, look, their chief judge Javanu, Umayanko try also because Yasem yede. Muna mutu ayampia se mwasem yede. Muhuson, mundi for. And they say, okay, yanko expeditious trial. Na India assembly tem. Na nya ufa hundia kutukrum. Then na enim. Enti mi de. Nia Ghana Bar Association di omu adom krampo na mi. Bibi say Jogate yire no.
Yeah.
Usubani.
Mrs. Fuagati. That's the national president.
So Jogate yire.
Yeah.
Big Joe.
Yeah.
So no the Big Joe. Yire di Subani. Since when? Who is telling is Gifty and I Gertrude?
Gertrude Tokuno.
Debbie the
former chief justice.
Debbie you got a Fuagati. When the catches any almost 2 Jano, a lawyer for you. The fact that you are the president of the bar, you abuse your office. You should publish those letters from those law firms, law firms. Law firms. I'm just happy to say persons like Lawyer Kuja to Mumbe Kasaya come to be a mamu krumapa. My lucky so many Kasai. Because
how much repetition be?
This has been a long-standing practice at the bench and at the bar. So every legal vacation, the Chief Justice will designate certain high courts to sit and adjudicate some cases. Some are land issues, some are criminal cases, and all. What is new today? President Ben actually said there has not been a legal vacation. Yama cases be ekoso and then nedie gymnastic lawyer we any dami musi enyemu den. Intimidie. So
do you think they don't really have the case because
it's all about delay.
Okay.
Look, Atachana ni attitude in all this Eduboy case has been delayed. You finally win, and one of you as to say allow it try and because no allow it before you can say go this direction. Oh no, I finally wait to stop this. No, I say finally wait, and one or and no, Baba, you want to make case you more. India Mwano. Na judge mini am dey oba me court now obey o nema me mama 20 days wo bibi aka because asem ni yewie similar me file me redeem judgment enti so wo bibi ya fabra na me hwe e no di kwa ya no o join court Supreme Court na media Supreme Court and so me koso we say judgment because the whole issue was clear. Say fine, Oniano was not involved in Galamsey, but your man concession. A concession, you are deteriorating, you are saying you. Until who can say who can say reclamation? Reclamation ye but Bonia edi yeni. Nia odi assassin man so onunia or testify say. Nia uka se mi koye no enu nie wan fa sika mame enti wa uji tu mu se mi ko tu su agudie e wo kwan boni so amini paper enti una we liable. And that is how I want many of the concession owners to be treated now, because mini American say you two asasi bisu agudie basa one a concession ye ne dia e se e kire no. And me can say the current managers of the Lands Ministry and the Minerals Commission should be publishing concession owners of where Galamsey attack can say. One yaman license about this concession. And then say no the 2 year, one go 2 years.
Because how many concession
owners they have.
Okay.
From last week I have been making this advocacy. See, say we want to know the persons behind some of the concessions are illegal mining ekoso also mumayehu o mun publish say me Anthony Nukunu anu ha ma be concession na me nko ye so djuma na yakotu so agudia yen yire mi
okay
na me nko hwehwe mo mkotu so because every concession owner knows who are destroying the concession
on the question
omonim
okay
because omo je mo chefa
okay
this is your man mu na say ye fa eni nko ho na ye we throw our hands in despair. I don't buy into that.
Very well.
And this whole gymnastic about attach his group is nothing much ado about nothing. The cases will run.
Okay.
Say na come court. On papa mo appear. Their clients will be in problems. So you the client, you should be finding yourself wanting now to be looking for a new lawyer to come and adjudicate your case for you, or no judge is going to wait for you.
Very well. May I say, Anthony Nupeno, Greater Accra Regional Organizer for the NDC now, telling kind of Kwejo Crunchy, Yellow Man. Kwejo, legal vacation, Ecoso, MPP4, petitions are hold on my trolley and my Chief Justice. So there's a legal vacation.
Obrempong, we are same way, very simple. I dear Emrakons, but my men dealing near mammy, the Biansan, oh man, it was MPP. Make us say, I'm going to so much to Obama Bronye. Send him to Tio Masum say, as you try you between 7,000 and 10,000. Sana Matiti. A be a bit me and Ukrainian one continue. She, na my main cancer, expectation and I gonna for now on a neku for Dumuno. And yeah, who governance no be na neku for Dune, Dr. Natu. Dr. Mahmoud Baumiaka say John Dramani Mama were incompetent. Title on the man on the toy. You want people to team Domamo and bong on ya the Yene Kabi. And at 2016 Ghana fought G2 and a Tutiano boom. And an ewa being economic messiah by. Now you see the name Erico Fu and then and I'm want to say. And you said John Mahama body and Canadian and a crowd. And no sabe di MPP anim. And I Ghana was any se wo kra wa ben no na ye see the not say the any ba ko fa ne wa bon no. Na the see the nsamra form. JDM ba at least wa hwe ma see no aba form ababi agina no. On say flat with the enter a certain threshold. Me pesa me can we my MPP 40 say even John Mahama feli Ghanaians will forgive him. Because Nana Kufuado na no more GDO no disappointed them. Inti ne wa born na ye GD so abon no feli Ghanaians cry we will forgive him.
Oh, okay.
And before MPP betimi atete omo no, Alanchamanti free party ni no na sunsum no 80% of the free. Na say a base voice what omo wi onom the 20 na kan. Until Nana Kufuado ni omo plot to be against Alanchamanti so money ni the MPP. And omo money enye president of Ghana ada ombe kwa kubuku to jo nanim akosre Boniface no dia che ombe tro position ache. I'm telling you the truth.
See asema e wo ho no.
Na so the bonie di ni pose ya na ni ko na me kasa the first finding na chairman sabozo yi mu kakra bi o page 68 to 70 some bo pages no o say enye that 3 no enye that 3,000 no kakra na kaya na nkofo na tifie 2 million no salary fee mu penom so omuntu tell say yetuma na owinia ene ye nto okay legal issue when I can legal vacation does not automatically invalidate a court sitting. Legal vacation in just a court judge see attach am so ni obi or you obi contract na stamp or court ni atum. So the courts are open. Yeah. Judge na nti woni asema court na bi ye adwuma. And I am Georgina Wood 2011 oyebi or my commercial courts e Kumasi any Accra certain commercial courts vacation mo yedun 2022 former chief justice your friend saying Tokono when you 12 high courts e Accra 12 high courts of Ghana including e Accra so there be permitting bed cases be why here at the MPP no unless they tell me say it's illegal wow and I make us say Obrempong syndrome na chiwa ade a wo ye na hunu say papa no bi ye bia wo se enye sabi I say what to
under the tenure now you did assemble will require legal vacation.
Oh, and they were okay. I want to say legal
around Nidia.
Now a new programming syndrome. Achiwa. Adia unim say papa why you be? What benefited from it? Why should you be here? How can say anything? I dream be the whole team. It's the dreams. No, they just want to make noise. Ghana lawyers or Ghana in they are political animal. A be here politics ni straight. A be here in straight. A be see I was soft of political parties. A be sympathizers. Not a single one because I mean politics. Me have many lawyers in there. I know. Ghana Bar Association. Nyanye joga tanya MPP chair. Nyanye MPP normally. Omama no 111 committee chairman be. Election beto national. Enyo no ne dam paso. Enyo no tunifo. The funny queer politician, the political party they did no.
That's it.
It is an obetro. Where the Mrakwaso, me say MPP, I remember my lunch and mantinium, na do ma be buko to jam patch our party, no better position at check.
Me that's it. Kwajo Kranche, a member of the UP. So no one assigned director of Alliance for Accountable Lotteries. So Anthony Nupeno, one a Greater Accra regional organizer for the ruling NDC in Penifo Anna another in Sombeka and Inside Politics Jumedi so live on TV SYZ and 7.9 FM and I feel ye this side Jumedi we buy na ye de eba so had a brema kwine na ye de Jumedi no SC na news team no so etimi ababetwa ensemo a aka na nyina so Sami Kwache Kofi Trillion the Torture Power say and I feel Michael one more ever tutu ekapem one more hwe dwumadi bi ene enwumre we abja de dwumadi ni sia akwa MCR Mr. of Jampu director ho sanso na Abbas ewo ho ana afi eye Mr. Imonu to see Mr. Imonu nete one more and I hwe dwumadi ndi ama wo MCR no Lizzy ana ye makeup ewo fia no Prince of Osu William Sefa Francis and ejina camera sinachi no mu twa dwumadi we de so ye Mr. Kelvin Asante one of me producer I was say dwumadi nyina se memra na memra mesom na Mugabe ma se the capacity man or say ochia team ni nyina wakodu London wakodu UK
apempem jeni
900 million ene nyako poso
asi ochia Anthony Nukpe no ochia Yellow Man ene adwuma pa
Ikas a friend of Maya original
ochina me bama
Mate
why
Mate
me hwe na fe my body
it's ochia also
uni problem kra me je na so yie pa abusia me di the NK Obrempong the grassroots president okwape my kania to akapem de she baby a wo bia wo je brehwe adwumadi yankopon nhyira mempene da news team na ready macra